Yeah.
Welcome back. Okay, so I'm just gonna hop into all the main things that we want to talk about before we have our guest appearance coming on today. First things first that I want to get out the way is the Docs tournament. That's coming up Boxing Day, December 26th, Markham Sports Dome. There are four divisions.
Markham Sports Zone, how many divisions? There's co-ed. We've got women's touch, women's flag, men's touch, and men's flag. So
right.
5?
Yeah. Okay, so there's 8 women's. I'm just going to pull this up. So there's 8 women's and 16 men's flag teams. That is from noon to 4. Co-ed is in the morning from 8:30 to noon. So it's just all like staggered. It's nice and organized. And there's potentially 4 to 6 touch teams.
Women's
touch teams. And then 4 to 10 men's. Right? I'm pretty sure that's how it's written out here. Our SME is confusing.
Yeah.
But
No. Honestly, I have to go off what I seen because remember I sent that list.
Yeah.
Docs, so there's at least 16 men's teams for touch.
Yeah.
I think that was just a mistypo, so it might be just either I'm assuming it's 4 to 6.
Oh no, I'm dumb. It says
from 4 to 10.
It's from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm actually dumb. Well, I'm missing the p.m. Normally,
it's all good.
Right,
it's all good. We're
okay,
good.
So there's 4 to 6 touch teams, and then from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. All right, but you were talking to Docs. He's looking for girls or teams.
Yeah. So individual girls, if you don't have a team and you're looking to play this Boxing Day, he's looking for any women that are looking to play flag, touch. Let them know. Reach out to them.
Doc Sports on Instagram. And also, if you have any kids, there's a kids side. That one's at Monarch Park, also on the same day, the 26th, and that starts at 8:30. As of right now, there's 50 teams for the kids, which is actually crazy. But they are looking for players still, specifically the age group of the year 2010. So if you have a kid that was born in 2010, then I highly recommend putting them in this sport. Yeah. And so that's it for the Docs tournament.
Hold on, one reminder: that tournament, the kids tournament, is at Monarch Park in Toronto.
Yeah, it's a different location, different location.
And the adult tournament is in Markham at Markham Sports Dome.
Yeah.
Same day. Kids starts from 8:30 and runs all day, I'm assuming.
Yep.
And that's all. Just want to make sure we
absolutely. Again, message Docs about it. He'll have all the info on hand. Next up, we have EFFL. Do you know a little more about that? Yeah,
EFFL. Talked to Hassan about that. Like we said before, this league's going to be running between February 10th and March 23rd. There is supposed to be a surprise that we're not unveiling just yet, but that league will be popping. And we're going to make sure of that.
Yep. And that's it's a late league, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. So it's on Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
So on your Saturday nights, come play football with EFFL. They're looking for 2 teams. They only have room for 2 more teams. So if you or anyone want to put together a team, highly recommend hit up Hassan. The team fee is $2,400, or if you want to sign up individually as a free agent, it's $200.
Also, another thing is they are double headers. So when you go out there, you're not wasting your time. At least you get, you're going to get 2 games out of there. And also there's, I believe, every game, there's a monetary prize for every time you win a game.
Oh, yeah. Every win you get cash.
Yeah, so show up and win some money. That's not bad.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go to VTFL. They are doing something super exciting for this next season coming up. For the first time ever, the winner of their D1 division, which is the NFL division for them, wins $2,000 cash, which is wild. I don't know of any league that I've heard of.
You could go to 905, start your own stripper bowl with that $2,000. I'm just saying. But for the people that, sorry, not to cut you off, but just for the people that know, VTFL is a indoor league 6v6 touch. So yeah, go on. You
It's
say what you
at
say.
Woodbridge,
Yes,
which is in Vaughan,
exactly.
obviously VTFL, Vaughan Touch.
Mm-hmm.
I have here, the season begins February 4th. I'm not sure if you just said this.
Nope.
The season begins February 4th, runs till May 12th, and the registration for the season opens up within the week.
Playing in that league now, right now, it's a great league and it's competitive, and I'm sure it's only going to get more competitive. So $2,000, I mean,
$2,000 cash for a league is actually insane. That's
and you got to think, right? Like that'll pay off your, because I'm pretty sure it probably costs about $2,000 to register for the indoor leagues.
Paying for
free. Fuck, if you could pay for free.
Yeah, I don't know how much. That's one thing we don't have. I don't know how much it costs to.
Yeah. Well, usually indoor leagues cost about like almost $2,500. I would assume.
Okay.
Right?
But
just
to specify, it's only the winner of the NFL division. It's not every division. It's just
that means
NFL.
Stack up, get your guys, and bring the best possible, because money's on the line now. That's the funds out. There's not,
a lot of money's on the line.
This is not the fun league. This is the money league.
Yeah.
So turn up. Although they do have other divisions still. So if you are looking for
like 6 division or 5 divisions,
something crazy like that.
They got a good amount.
Either way, like it will be, the league's open for everybody, but only the NFL division would be eligible for the $2,000 prize.
Yeah. And I saw on Instagram, Champions League posted a save the date. I don't know if I don't know if it was save the date for both days, like the 27th and 28th of January. But that's all we got. So we don't know.
I don't know about the tease. I'm not about the teasers. I like to get straight to it.
Did you see that on Instagram? Oh, you didn't see that on Instagram. Okay.
All right. Well.
Yeah. So all they said was save the date. We don't know what for. It's
might be a massive pull.
Crazy. Their pulls are already wild.
To me, like I mean,
let me see.
I would assume that if let's speculate, there could only be a couple of things. So I'm assuming that it would be a tournament.
It's a Sunday, it's a Saturday, Sunday.
So maybe a tournament.
So maybe it's a tournament. That's soon though. We need to know what that is. Knowing. I can't see it being a tournament.
Yeah, well, either way, I mean, he's done a good job so far.
So I mean, hey,
maybe it's free.
Yeah.
Usually I tell people ahead of time. So I mean, take your time. As long as it's free, we'll roll with it.
Yeah, no, that was good. Tampa is coming up. You're not going.
No. Well, honestly, I've been thinking about it. I would love to go. I want to check it out. Like if there's like a 1,000 teams. Is that what it said?
Yeah.
What the hell?
1,000 teams. Obviously, it's hosted in Tampa. It's January 10th to the 14th. And yeah, I heard about it 1 year, and I believe that 1 year was when shit popped off. Like I'm pretty sure a gun was pulled in the crowd. Like there was a fight. People, and then it got
regular United States.
That's Tampa.
We're in the South.
But so that's exciting. There's actually 4 women's teams and 1 men's team from Toronto going to Tampa, which is pretty exciting.
From T-Font.
Yeah. All 4 of the women's teams are teams from T-Font, which is exciting.
Yeah. Well, even the men's team seems like it's being run by a couple of guys from the Reapers.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. The Raging.
I was wondering
Toronto
who.
Raging Cajuns. That's Cajun. Cajun, I think.
No way. Is
Aaron
that the
Hall.
name?
Yeah. Aaron Hall and Cajun.
Oh, shit.
That's their team.
Do you know who the quarterback is? I don't know how to say his last name.
I'm not familiar with him, but
I was going to try to say the last name. It's Kyle. Kyle V, whoever you are.
He's the quarterback, apparently.
Yeah, he's the quarterback. But yeah,
and he also apparently, I heard, might be a free agent out there. I don't know. I don't know the truth on that, but Kyle might be a free agent. You don't know who he is,
though? You haven't seen him play?
I don't know.
Oh, okay,
well,
okay.
Yeah, I just got my intel. I'm not familiar.
All right. Okay.
It's not bad from what I heard. I think he was out in Champions and might have did a drivers or two, and a couple guys were asking about him. So apparently he's not bad.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. All right. And last but not least, we have TFFL, Toronto Flag Football League, which has actually been around for a long time. It's been around for 15 years. But more recently, there's 2 new people joining the team. Their managing team, which is Flutie. If you don't know who Flutie is, bye.
Legend.
And Tina Liu. So shout out to those 2 for doing something super exciting for the Women's League.
Hopefully I picked the right one. All right.
They're doing something super exciting for the Women's League. They are starting a 5v5 draft league. It's the first ever women's draft league, which is very exciting. I cannot wait to play in that. It will be ran on Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. and Saturdays 9 to 10 p.m.
So about that, just so people understand, it's going to be there's two different leagues. So you could join both or you could do one or the other, but I believe it's two different fees. So it's either you want to play Saturday or Wednesday or both, whatever you like to do.
Yeah, I chose just Saturday. I know there was fees for both. Yeah,
exactly.
I chose just Saturdays.
I know that, first of all, leagues are always, the people that run it are the most important part. And we know Flutie is a legend. Always been involved in like all different types of leagues since I've
from
always
kids
played.
to more recently she was doing a bunch of stuff with kids and now she's doing this. Actually, this also does have kids, so sorry to cut you off. And also I'm going to back it up a little bit. This league is expecting over 2,500 players, 200 coaches, 90 officials next year, which is
insane,
crazy.
Yeah,
that's actually, this league has been around for 15 years, so it has a good rep, but that's amazing.
And I don't like to add to this, and I don't know if this is because I can't see, but I'm pretty sure they don't even have a men's division. This is like majority of those people are all pretty much majority are all kids. So kids, they have a massive kids division.
Yeah.
I think it says, so they have a 5 to 8 year old division where that's just for like kids to learn how to play. Then they have 9 to 16 year olds. So they have different kids divisions. And a girls only league too. So if whether you boys, girls, whatever, they accommodate both individually, so on. And back to what I was just saying though, like Flutie, good people, been in there. Tina, like everybody knows her. She talks to everybody. So like she knows, like Tina
knows everyone.
Yeah, so it's guaranteed to be good. And if you don't, you could always chirp Tina and she'll fix it for you.
100%.
She's gonna feel bad and she's gonna do whatever it takes to
100%.
make you feel better. So it's good.
And also, just to clarify, if there's anyone that was interested in joining this 5v5 draft league, it's again women's draft league. The first 2 weeks are like a pre-draft, so it's like a combine type thing, which is very exciting. I've only been to one combine, which was for tackle, and it was fun. Like I really enjoyed it. But I'm going a different route this time.
You're a combine player. I can tell. You're a combine player for sure.
I'm going a different route this time. I want to be more on the halfback side of it. So I don't know. I just want to try something new. And I feel like this draft league was like the perfect league to just do something. So yeah, that's pretty much it for TFFL.
I just want to say one more thing about the TFFL. Just to piggyback on what you're saying. Yeah. During the combine, they do plan to have coaches, and I believe there will be coaches like during the season. So if you're still looking to still learn the game, this is a great opportunity to do that because they will have coaches on site that will help you do that. Yeah. And also the combine is going to help evaluate players so that when you guys go to the draft, it will help making better teams so everybody has a better idea of how good you are. One of the things, like I'm in a draft league, ETFL, sometimes it's difficult because people join and then you have no idea.
Unknown caller.
They get drafted low and then they're not happy. And then teams are like, what the hell? How did you just get somebody? How'd you get this guy in the 4th round when he should have been a first rounder? So I think the combine is important to like kind of take care of that. Anyways.
Barrett's here. All right. We'll be back. We're going to set up with him and get this shit going. All right.
He's here.
The man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Barrett. Today in VTFL you are. Joe, you're taking it.
Yo, we heard someone got punched in the face at VTFL.
Did you hear about that?
Somebody got punched in the face. True?
Oh, you didn't see that?
This is real.
They just posted a leak statement. They posted a leak statement saying,
this must have been,
Well, first so to start the story, I went on Instagram. I see you had a black eye, and then I went on Instagram. They put a whole statement out.
This guy's mixed. This guy's crazy mixed.
Oh, too funny.
Nah,
I honestly have no idea. I'm joking.
Yo, for a split second, I was like, that wasn't Barrett, was it?
Not in VTFL.
Not in VTFL. That's what I'm saying.
I missed all that
see, look. They posted some crazy leak statement.
Someone turned up at VTFL.
They got banned for 6 months. Yeah,
It
some
wasn't
crazy.
The NFL league. And
No,
first of all,
no
if
way.
anybody's punching people in the face other than the NFL league, it's crazy to me. That is crazy to me.
If you want to lean back, you pull forward.
Yeah,
But
okay.
get comfy, get comfy.
No. That's not happening.
Get comfy.
I feel like that's I feel that's one of the lower leagues.
It can move too.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's super wild.
But I rate them for putting out a league statement. They're not playing about their league. They're straight football only.
I respect that still.
I
you have
love
to respect
that league,
it because
man.
they run a very good league. I ain't gonna lie.
I've never seen a league run with that many divisions and teams and the way that it's again.
They put out a
Mind
league
you.
statement.
Mind you, they did. I still don't understand. You mentioned it a couple weeks ago. I still don't understand how CFL is under NCAA, but that's fine. It's not my business. Not my business. I'm just saying.
Oh my
crazy.
days! Since we're on the topic,
It's fine.
all right.
Yeah.
Since we're on the topic, we're gonna hop into your background.
Okay. All right. Can do that.
Let's do before CFL.
Before CFL,
Yeah.
I was at Edmonton, Alberta, living youth.
No, is that where you born? Is that where you
Born. Where were you born?
No, Scarborough, bro.
You were
Oh, so
born
you're from
here,
Toronto.
moved to Edmonton.
Okay.
From the ends.
Okay, I was like, yo, it doesn't make sense.
From
I knew
the
someone was
ends.
adding
Still.
up.
Yeah,
still.
Yeah.
I was from the ends.
I don't act like no Edmonton you.
My mom did a little sneaky cut wear, you know?
But
Kidnapped
smart.
away on them something there. I'm joking. She took me away for a bit.
Took you to
still.
Alberta. Yeah, and you know what's crazy?
So what, like for work or?
She was working. That's a working woman. That woman has always been working. But I guess she couldn't do without her little boy. So she took me with her for a bit. So I was out there. I went to school out there.
So you went to, where did you go to college?
So that's a funny story too. Unlike a lot of youths that go to CIS and do their thing and go through the draft, I was fortunate enough to just play junior football, CJFL. Big up Edmonton Huskies.
Yeah.
You know everything. I was forever a Husky.
My brother was on the Huskies?
No.
He wasn't.
He was my rival.
Oh.
Edmonton Wildcats. Crazy.
Wildcats.
Battle of Alberta. Rivalry for till this day still. Yeah, he was a Wildcat man. No, actually, did he play Wildcat? I think he did play Wildcat.
I don't know. His son's on Huskies now.
He was also my rival high school as well.
That's what it was.
It was our youths.
My brother and him.
Yeah,
grew up
well, I just
together,
put that
yeah.
together.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But her brother, Deuce. His name's Deuce, bro. You know a man named Deuce is dangerous.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
he
I
was
thought
a
about- all I thought about was a
dangerous
deuce.
man.
This is a gun for whoever doesn't
brother
realize.
was
That man is Deuce.
Oh,
That man's a serious
my
man.
brother was a little hothead
Well,
boy.
yeah,
He was
serious
like-
So I don't know. I'm assuming he's from the black.
Yeah.
side.
Oh,
Her
yeah,
brother?
yeah.
Yeah.
Same dad,
But
different
yeah,
moms.
Your dad is jacked up too. I seen pictures.
He must be.
He was big.
The way
and-
if you see him about him man,
Yeah,
big and
yeah,
brolic.
yeah.
It must be.
Yeah. So that's crazy. So you didn't start playing football till CGFL? Or
So
whatever?
I didn't. I lied. I didn't start playing till high school. Actually, that's actually when I
Okay, so
started
you
playing.
play. Okay.
Yeah, I was like
Sports
and-
before that though. You didn't just start.
Oh yeah,
sports in
yeah,
high school.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
playing
was
ball
mixed
and
martial arts before that. I was a fighter first.
Oh.
Got a little. I was a gymnast as well, and that was before any
That's why you do
sports.
backflips.
That was it. Yeah,
Okay.
trust me. That's how it started, and then I started.
No, we gotta-
brought
we-
myself outside like I was Bud, and I learned the hard way first. I broke my neck a couple times on the grass, and then now it's just touchdown celebrations.
Hold on. So I gotta get
crazy.
straight to it. I'm gonna skip a question because somebody actually wrote in and had a question.
Yeah.
They want to know how many backflips you can do and consecutively.
Yeah.
And would you consider tumbling?
You probably did tumble, no?
I mean, tumbling like.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah?
What
I would do that like
means.
down a football field.
Is that
How
is that
many-
after you score the touchdown or
No,
just?
hell no, that's too much. That's too much. Just one,
Okay.
just single, just one
Okay,
single
okay.
after a
One single.
touchdown. That's if I'm just being funny and a little tumble. I can do a few, about 10 before I get dizzy.
10. This guy.
Yeah.
You think you could do 10 backflips back to back to back?
Back handspring, and with a backflip, or like how many backflips?
Backflip
Oh
standing.
wow, you're
Oh.
dead ass.
Easily 10. Yeah. Man, a bad man, you know. Come on now.
Shit.
That's
That's
like work.
wild.
You know, we just learned something. That's
Nah,
crazy.
that's actually crazy. Okay, sorry. Go back to your. Okay, so
So
high school football.
Yeah, high school football. Big up the Blue Devils. After that, it was straight CJFL. We were Huskies from 2000. Freaking.
How did you? Okay, you know what? Fuck all that.
How did
How
that
did you get to the CFL from CGFL?
Yeah, that's
Super funny story. So actually, when you're playing at that level, obviously, you're already there's this thing called tutorial rights. So if they're interested in you, they technically have the first dibs on you before
The Edmonton
anything
team?
else. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically. So you know, they would use us for little stuff like quarterbacks are coming in early. They need some bodies, guys to throw to and stuff like that. So, you know, they'd call me up and be like, oh, yo, go. We have a guy that, you know, he's going to run and do whatever he does. So that's how it started. And from there, it was like, okay, this guy's okay. Like, let's bring him into spring camp. We'll just use him as a body. I'm still just being used, whatever, for the quarterbacks. And then like, yo, the guy's kind of gone and like, how you feel about coming to main camp, training camp? I'm like, obviously, like, why would I not? Okay, boom. And they're like, all right, after training camp, they're like, listen, you've been around, like, you've been here. We clearly see you're developing. It's up to you. You can either stay here and be on the practice roster or go back and finish your eligibility. I'm like, I got the option. I'm thinking to myself, like, since I'm here now, I might as well go back for the 2 years and come back whenever. So went back, finished my 2 years. And then 2014, I was a walk-on. They brought me.
Were you popping at CJFL? If I go check your stats, were you popping?
Oh my! I ate.
Where were you playing? Running back?
I was playing Regin. I was everywhere. Slot back, half back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a guy.
Everywhere.
I was at kick return. Kick return was my dang deli.
Yeah, I heard you're a nice kick return.
Yeah,
still.
that was my thing still.
So so you get to Edmonton now. I know at one point you're playing with Akeem.
Yes.
Was on my team, obviously. You play with Bailey too?
Bailey.
Yeah, so
Bailey. I was today years old when I found out. I thought Bailey came in the same year as me. Bailey came in. We just had this conversation. Either my second or third year.
Okay.
I want to say my second because third would just be crazy. But second year he came in, and there was a few. They were the guys still. We had a time in Edmonton. Akeem will tell you about it.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, it was serious. Edmonton's a different place still, especially when you're playing some pro ball.
And you guys
I
won.
believe that.
And my second year, first year we took a dirty L in the Western Final to the rivals again, Alberta, Battle of Alberta, Calgary Stampeders. And then second year, we were fortunate enough to make it and finish it, and it was one of the greatest experiences I've ever had.
That's crazy.
I wasn't ever used to winning anything. So coming up, I was not team wise. Like when I do my solo sport, like fighting, I bust ass. But now, as like a team thing, I wasn't used to winning anything. That was my first big championship, and it was one of the biggest ones still.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So you played for how many years?
Six seasons. Yeah.
Nice.
Out in the cold Edmonton,
dry, cold snow.
Every time there's like shit weather at T-Font, we get out there, everyone's like, yo, this is bullshit. Yo, I hate this. Keem's like, oh, this is nothing else. Like, this is practice in Edmonton. Yo, you guys don't know about when I was in Winnipeg, blah, blah, blah. Like,
not only that, the Grey Cup game was mud sitting 2 in Winnipeg. That was like -20, but like -40 with the wind, and that was deadly.
How are you playing in that? You walk outside and your nose hairs are frozen. When I moved there for the tiniest little bit, I'd walk out to my car, come back, and my hair was frozen. Nose hair frozen. Couldn't breathe.
Car
literally
don't start.
Hurt.
All types.
If your car's not
you ever
plugged
have to
in,
plug in your car before?
I was gonna say that's when I
That's
learned.
Edmonton.
It's funny because I seen like when I was at work, I seen trucks and they're plugged in. I was like, I never understood why the hell they're plugged in.
You gotta
crazy.
plug
I gotta
in
plug in my car at all times now just because I'm
Start
scared.
it in the morning, all types. Like,
listen, I only got one Edmonton memory and it was terrible because
when we fucking played in the snow.
I heard.
When we played
that was
in the
T-Font,
snow.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's mud. I'm not.
No. We smashed every fucking team. I don't think you understand it. It wasn't even close. Like we're smashing teams
in the snow.
No, it wasn't
No,
snowing.
it wasn't calling
Monday
for snow. It was nice.
It was nice.
It was
And Monday
nice.
came and all of a sudden
It's over.
Yeah,
it's
it
over.
was-
It's over.
We were high stepping in snow.
No, just call it. It's done at that point.
wrap it up.
Yeah,
Just wrap it up.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
So when was your last year in CFL?
2017 going into 2018.
That's relatively recent. That's not that long ago. Okay.
And then I went out to BC for a year because I'm like, no, I'm not done.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, I was representing myself the whole time because my come up was a lot different. So I didn't have no agent like running me down to thing,
Yeah.
you know. So I was representing myself. So after I got cut, it was hard. Politics are mud. Like it was so hard to get a team. They're like, oh, well, you ain't nice. Like, how come you don't have no agent? And I'm like, I'm nice. I was obviously here, but like, it's hard to explain that.
By yourself.
By yourself.
Yeah.
And then I look about agents. Agents kind of like, but like, who are you though? Like, you don't have another agent. Like, who? So it was just
you had no like resume.
Yeah. So it was hard. Whatever. I went out.
That's crazy.
I tried to follow the GM that brought me in, and I went to BC. And at the time, he didn't have full control yet. So it was just one of those things where it's just like, all right, man.
Yeah.
Just had
I'm not gonna fucking
going
take a
back
risk.
home.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
You have to understand his
That's when you came
perspective too,
back.
right? Like,
Yeah, I came back here 2018. I was like, all right.
So
This
wait,
is it.
you've been in here since you didn't go back to Edmonton after 2018, like no,
I went
like
back
you,
a 1-2 times for
little
like a
bit, but not
birthday
like-
celebration and then
but not like
something.
for okay.
No.
So-
Why they call you Pookie?
Ooh, that's exclusive, you know. That's
Okay.
Hold on,
All right.
before because I had never heard Pookie. Is that
Listen,
you
yo,
wouldn't have.
I'm outside. That's all I can say. Yo.
He kind of
Okay.
I had to
retired.
go around. I had to get
Years
outside
ago.
in those streets of Edmonton and see, ask about this guy.
Ask him-
This
ask
guy.
him.
I'm gonna let y'all in on the exclusive, but it's not like anybody's gonna really whatever. Anyways, before ball now, this is where it gets crazy because before ball, you know, man, them were, you know, kind of like on the road and them something there. So, you know, I was playing junior ball, trying to make our money. I wasn't going to school. I hated school. So after high school, it was just ball and make money. Anyways, I had a group of guys out in Alberta that big up Hothead squad, big up So Bad squad. We were a little dancehall squad that traveled Canada. We were getting booked to go travel Canada and dance at clubs.
I knew you were a
and
dancer.
ting. We're dancing with Elephant Man, Ding Dong, Cha-Ching Ching. Like we were
Great, boss.
We're like 19, 20 them times, and we were just
That's
living
wild.
it. And we're getting booked to go party. So I had a dancehall squad, and they knew me as Pookie. Actually, it originated from when I was a youth, and I used to be dancing and thing. My sister would be like, "Go Pookie, go Pookie." That's how it started. And then it turned,
so
and then
cute.
you know, grew up always dancing. So now I was like, "Yo, bad man Pookie, big up yourself, go find a girl." So that was a hype stuff. I always knew me as Pookie.
No, that's
so it's
hilarious.
it's a deep name.
Yo,
it's
yeah,
from
it's-
oh,
it's-
okay,
it's
okay,
from
okay.
Charles,
I thought it was like
so-
an EBO type, like
No, sir. They don't even know about
recent,
that.
a
They don't
recent
even know
nickname.
about
Nah,
that.
you
still.
You would.
Yo, you think I'm joking? Yo, I'm
They don't know about
outside.
Yeah, he got deep still.
Holy
I'm glad the
shit.
man did his research this time.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, it's true.
All right. Is there any clips of you like dancing the reggae thing?
There's
Like
Bear.
we could put it up on the.
It's on YouTube
if
still
you'd
to
want-
this
it's on
day from
YouTube.
like 10 years ago.
If you're fine with if we
Hot
put a
Head
1-2
Crew.
clip in here.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah?
I'll make sure I send you the good clip. There.
Yeah,
Good
send whatever.
clip.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after CFLs, when you came to Toronto, 2018, then you just been back since.
I just been back.
You know, but you didn't. Like, you just joined T-Fun.
Hold on for a second, because this so the first time I seen this guy, it's not even I've seen him. You know, I got my ears to the streets. You know what I'm saying? I be hearing what's going on.
We know, Joe.
So I'm hearing ETFL. Everyone already knows ETFL,
Right.
and I guess somebody got injured at ETFL, so they want to find. Apparently, they went to go get a replacement.
Oh, yeah.
So, mind you,
Yeah. What's that?
yo,
That was Max
Oh, yeah,
TV.
yeah.
yo, honestly,
I don't remember who was there the first
respect to
time.
Ryan Stevens. Yo, all respect to you.
Yeah.
Like, apparently, I think Ryan Stevens got injured, and they got this guy to replace.
So how I even met all those guys was like I was desperately looking to just play ball. And them times when I came down here, I'm fresh, like done playing pro, and I'm itching to just find something to do. And I actually linked up with Ezra Millington.
Yep.
And Ezra's my guy. So he introduced me to Don. And that's how I met Stevenson and everyone
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
So it was
Shout
the
out
Oshawa
Don.
League first.
Okay, yeah,
Shout out
yeah,
Don.
yeah, okay.
Shout out everyone.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
Oshawa League actually put me on. And then
Well, you play-
ETFL.
because you're on the Rivals.
Right.
Yeah. My
That's
bad.
my first
bad. You're right.
touch
You're
of
right.
football out
You're
here.
right. You're right. You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I knew
And
that.
then ETFL.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the
Yeah, hold
substitution.
on. Let me tell the story, because this story's amazing.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
story's amazing. Yo, big up to Ryan Stevens. All good. Ryan Stevens got injured, so they're like, yo, we need a replacement for Ryan Stevens. Like, we just drafted this man. We need a replacement. Oh, we'll find. Oh, don't worry. Ryan Stevens. I don't know. The story is, it's just funny because no one really knows. They just know that Ryan Stevens' team at the time, which might have been Stu's team. I don't know. Yeah. You're on the team? Oh, you guys are shady. Get
Yeah.
this guy. Oh, he doesn't have a mic.
He doesn't
This
have a
guy's
mic this
lucky.
time, but
shady. All I know
Matt
is,
was-
mind you, I'm not even at
You know
the
what?
league.
I'm gonna pass the
Gaza.
mic.
Yeah, I'm just here in the Gaza. Yo, they said a CFL man came to replace Ryan Stevens. I said, no, you're lying. I came out there to see, and at that time, I'm like, number one, this guy is crazy. He don't stop talking, but he's fast as hell. But yo, back then, I swear, every time I see you play, you get injured, yo. You're hammy. And I
So-
sit there and I'm like, what's on this guy?
When was hold on, Matt, you were on the the ETFL team.
I was on that team. It was Ryan Dale. It wasn't Ryan Stevens.
Oh, okay, my bad. So
'Cause
yeah.
I remember that year.
Listen,
But
my
he was
story-
hurt. No, he was
why
hurt,
you guys
though.
trying to ruin my story? My story sounded better.
No.
I'm just saying.
He was hurt. He was hurt though.
But did he get hurt too?
Steven?
Yeah.
He was the one that was hurt.
Yeah, that's
he
who
was,
he replaced.
Oh no,
He
I
was
know
the one
we
that
had
was hurt.
another Ryan on our team. I think
Okay,
as well
okay.
because he got drafted in the
But
second.
it was
Okay,
for
that
sure.
makes
It was
sense
for
then.
sure for Big Man though. It was for sure for
I'm
him.
telling you,
Yeah.
he
Because he was
replaced
injured. He was
Ryan.
injured prior to that in the rival. In the Oshawa league,
Yeah.
he was. So they were already trying to. They told me about the league and everything, but I just didn't know. I didn't know what I was showing up to. But yeah,
these guys
you know
set
how it
him
goes. Yeah.
I think you came like playoff time.
It was like first week of
Or
playoffs.
finals,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was like literally I played one game and then it was championship time, and I'm like,
fuckery, dog.
whoa.
You cannot.
Okay.
Yo, can you imagine that? It's so funny.
Hey,
Like,
by
at
the
time-
way, just so everybody knows, I did not know nothing about that.
Yo,
We also
that's why
lost.
it's
I just
funny,
showed
though.
up.
Hey, you want to come play football?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, yo, fuck this
Yeah.
guy.
They're like, yo, it's a nice league. Da, da, da. You know, it's almost playoff time. I'm like, bet. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Either way, that was one of the funniest additions to the draft league I ever seen in my life. I was dying. Oh man, that's one of the funniest jokes of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But from there, obviously, I guess that's where I remember seeing you, and then obviously from there you took off.
Yeah. Yeah.
You recently got a new coaching job.
I did. I'm very excited about
You
it.
can talk about that a little bit.
Yes, I can.
Right.
So it was
A little applause going for you. A little applause going. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I've been very, like, as of late, I've been trying to step foot into that coaching type role, obviously, because my number getting older. So, you know, we got to kind of, my son's coming up, he's growing up. So, like, I want to get involved in I always want to be involved in football. So that's one way. So yeah, that opportunity was brought to me, and we're gonna run with it out in Mississauga Huskies.
The Huskies.
Staying a Husky. You see what I did there? Yeah.
Staying
What-
with
what
the
league is
Huskies.
that?
Staying true.
OSFL.
Okay.
OSFL.
Is that like an OVFL type of?
It's literally right. So the guys that I have is the high school kids. So this is almost equivalent to CJFL type.
Okay.
You know, like right after high school. type
Sorry,
of
then
development.
this is
Okay.
tackle.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's
Okay,
tackle
it is
football,
tackle. It is
yeah.
tackle. Okay.
So and like you ever like what's your role already or
Receiving coach. I am the
Receiving
receiver coach. I was like there was a few they need a linebacker, running back, whatever, and they were just we're trying to figure out where I would fit in, and I was like, well, I mean, I'd fit in right there as a receiver coach, and they trusted me, and we're gonna see what happens now.
so I guess that's something that you obviously are interested in doing moving forward.
For sure, 100%.
Would you be interested in coaching like touch flag? Obviously, this is what
For
we're
sure.
talking about.
Yeah,
yeah.
you'd move.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
that coach.
That'd be
That's
sick.
good. That's
I'm
good.
just trying to always elevate and just
I know you're always there supporting.
Yeah,
your
like,
teammates and
always just be
your
involved,
friends and
and
so
yeah, man.
That's super exciting. Congratulations on
Thank
that,
you
though.
very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
yeah, that's amazing.
So that is our intro to Anthony Barrett. And if you don't follow us on Instagram, normally if we have someone on, we will do like a little Instagram thing. So you guys can ask whatever question if you're nosy. And we got some good questions. They're actually, I like them. Anyways, Joe, you can start here.
No, for real. What girl boxed you in your face at Limitless, yo? We seen the black eye. We want to know.
Was that a joke? Was that a joke or that actually happened at Limitless?
No, real talk. What happened to you at Limitless? I have to know. Like, I need to know.
His elbow to the face?
Let me tell you something. Because this was a very touchy thing for me, because look, I don't take lightly to disrespect at all, and it's hard. It was very hard for me to be able to get fully boxed in my eye and not retaliate the way
Hold on, for real?
I would
Hold on.
think. So
Hold on.
What
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna break down the
Was this
situation.
the week that we were gone? Like,
Yes.
well, obviously,
This
but like,
is- no. So this would be the week.
What the fuck is going on?
The week
we were supposed to play? Because I don't know.
No. We had a game. I'm just trying to think. Was that after? Was that the week after? No, because we played.
I thought it was just like an accidental elbow to the face type.
Might have been.
Whoa,
Anyways, no, it was a week before. It was a week before your game. So, anyways,
If it was the week of your game, we would have known why you guys.
yeah. No, it was the week
I
before.
would have boxed them too.
So playing, or we're defending, and Trav throws a ball to his receiver. This Ute that has already had a few incidents with players on my team, females included, draping up females and thing. I don't understand. It's flag football, co-ed flag football.
It's co-ed.
Flag
Okay,
football.
6v6.
Whoa. We're gonna let you finish the story. But go on.
So I get a pick, front cone, boom, read it. like a genius. Boom. Let me tell you something.
This is crazy.
From the time I reached out here and caught that ball and I looked up field to go score, when I tell you, I felt the palm right, in the sock of my eye, like in the black out in my eye. I don't know what I did. I must have just gave him the ball. I don't know what I did. But let me tell you something. I went down to the ground so fast. And Reggie, for the longest time, I didn't know what was going on. Like, I'm like, yo. And I'm so mad. And as I'm down on the ground, I can hear the man talking, that's a touchdown, right? That's a touchdown? That's a touchdown? And I'm like,
hold on.
I can't talk yet. Yo, you have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea.
You're lying right now.
So, yo, I'm like, well, I'm on the ground just hunch up because I'm in pain. I'm not usually, when do you see me go down on the ground? Like, I'm never on the ground. I'm there and I'm like, yo, my eyes mush up. Like one of those ones where I don't even know. When somebody goes down, they're just holding that thing and they don't let go. They don't, because you don't know what's about to happen. Yeah. So I take my time and I just hear this guy just talking and talking. I just had to be like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like on the ground, I'm in pain and I can hear everybody bickering back and forth. The man's trying to argue if it's a touchdown or not, but it's not saying nothing about, bro, man on man, like you know what you did. And I found out after what happened. I couldn't tell you what happened, but I know what I felt. And it was this right here in my eye. Nothing more than the man went to go punch out the ball. We're playing flag football. So even if you punched out the ball, I don't know what you were trying to accomplish because what was I going to do? I still picked it. Anyways, he got my eye. Full out box me in my eye. Right? Yeah. So by the time I got up, I was trying to look left, look right. Couldn't look nowhere. My shit was
your shit was fucked up.
Yo.
I didn't even know till you posted.
And it got worse actually
video.
the next day. It actually got worse. When I posted that video, it was already gone.
Yeah.
I just want to know.
I had seen you since then, so I was confused because I was like, you didn't have a black eye when I saw you at Limitless, but in the video I was like, wait, what? Yeah. And I messaged you. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure my eyelid socket bust because that shit. It was so swollen. It was over. Yeah, I've never experienced that in my life. Yeah. And on the street, if I ever got boxed like that, jeez, have mercy. Yeah, so it was one of those. It was just like. And then the man didn't have no remorse, nothing.
That's wild.
No. And I'm just like, okay, so you just take those notes in.
Did you guys beat them by 60 points that day?
We did not.
Oh, okay. That's just fucking.
We did it.
But yo, was that the same? Because I seen a video and Ashley caught a ball.
Yes.
Same one.
Yes.
The man.
Same.
Did you see that video?
Culprit.
Hair.
Same culprit.
Basically trying to throw her down.
I'm trying to show you. He grabbed her twice. And you know what's crazy? When it happened in the game with Ashley thing, I saw the end and she kind of like gave him a look and I'm like, ooh. I'm like, don't worry, girl, you got it. When I saw the video, I actually saw the pull and then
all
the
of
second
it.
pull again. I was like, whoa.
That guy, when Ashley posted that video, I messaged, or like when Limitless it got posted, and then I messaged Ashley and I was like, yo, what?
No, dead ass.
That guy was trying to scrap?
Mind you, in this, after, I'm still hurt. After the fact, here, Ashley. So this guy gets box in his eye. He just got a little box in his eye. Nobody wanted to defend me, but everybody wants to defend him. I'm like, she's wilding. I'm like, I'm still hurt. Like, chill out.
Hey, man, hers on videos
I hear her
wasn't. Maybe yours was. It didn't get released.
It wouldn't get released. Apparently, there was a video of it that they needed to be reviewed by the refs and this and that and these and those, but never heard nothing back from that. So
I'm sure it's on video though.
Yeah.
You know how that goes, I guess,
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was I thought this was all a joke and just like an accidental like elbow to the eye type thing. When you like going down for the ball.
Me too. I had no idea.
I didn't know there was an actual story.
It was serious. It was pretty serious. So I was very vexed about it. Very, very, very vexed. And I
handled it well. So
yeah.
So that's
Trying to
that.
be a better man.
All right, to the actual questions. So we have a bunch of questions from online that we love to ask you. Some of them are kind of messy, and we love if you answer those. But let's start a little easy here. So
these are all questions from Instagram, just so you guys know, not us coming out with these questions.
No matter where the questions that come from, me no scared.
I mean, I don't know what you know with that, but we cast that out there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start easy. Actor Bull. Somebody wants to know, will EBO 5 feet?
5 feet?
5 feet.
5 feet's crazy.
Honestly,
what the fuck is going on right now? What are you doing?
Hey, it's only 2 for me. It'll be my 3rd if we finish our job. Yeah, it'll be my 3rd.
So are you gonna do it?
I don't see why we wouldn't.
I don't see why you guys wouldn't either.
Like, so whoever.
Why they're not gonna go in? I guess they
beats
can keep it
EBO
at
has
home.
to really bring it.
You want to bike back? You
Wants
guys
to
got to
really bring
coming
it.
in. Challenge back. Yo, man, challenge this, yo. You gonna let EBO get this?
I played with EBO.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah, he's part of this. He's part of this. He's part of
Oh, I
this.
forgot. It's beer sharks.
Yeah, he's part of
Beer sharks
this.
in the sea right now. Oh,
Yeah.
You don't remember Aaliyah in her
I
EBO
know,
onesie?
Hell
know,
yeah.
Yeah.
He's part of this.
That's a part of the 5P.
Hey, Actor Bowl is also a nice. That's a fun.
Very.
That's a fun
That's
time.
cool.
To be honest, since I've been playing it,
He's getting
it's been a
better
great
every year.
time. Yeah, for
Every
sure.
year's getting better.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Let's do this one.
So, you like football, obviously, NFL.
Yes.
And I don't know if you know, but you're in a room full of Cowboys fans. 3 of them to be exact. And I don't know if you realize, but the Eagles have lost 3 in a row.
We have.
How do you feel about that?
Did you see any? Was there any posts in it? You saw his Sunday
Matt
outfit?
sent.
No, I don't.
What happened?
You didn't see his Sunday outfit?
No.
Mm.
What happened?
I know you have pictures. Yeah, I know
Me?
you have pictures.
Not
Yeah,
on my phone. That would never last on my phone. But
seen his outfit at Limitless.
so I lost a bet to Delhi. I lost a bet to Delhi, and I had he made sure he brought me a full shorts, t-shirt, jersey,
Hat.
helmet,
Oh, shit.
hat, outfit to wear the whole entire Sunday
And he
after our last loss there. And it was
It was an 88 jersey, nice old school. It was a hard jersey.
a hard jersey. It was a hard
jersey.
player.
No, we
On
need
the
that
jersey,
picture.
on
We
the
need to
jersey
get that
still.
posted
but
up on
yeah,
It'll be
Delhi
here.
has all those. But yeah, my Eagles are going through something right now. It's pretty late in the season right now.
It's not a good time to go through.
It's not a good time at all. It's not a good time to lose that bad to the Cowboys either. Ever. That's never a time. But that happened. But you know what? We're gonna move on from there. You know, we playoff. We got a little 3-game streak we got to go through, and then it's playoff time, baby.
All right. Next question.
So obviously we got EBO questions because you're obviously on EBO, so people, they got the fucking EBO shit. Go up.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on.
Do you want to go up more?
Yeah.
Oh.
How
I don't like when Joe does that.
Nope.
this is to me this is a 2-point. This is like a 2-part question.
Okay.
Even though it's 2 questions, but whatever. We'll start with this one. Will EBO men's go back to back T-Fon champs?
Again, I don't see and this is the God honest truth, that the only way we screw that up is if we screw up ourselves. That's how I feel about that. That's how I felt all year last year, and that's how I felt from the time we lost the first year I was here to the Mud Dogs. We completely threw that, and all season long, anytime we've took L's and stuff like that, I find that it's on us. It's never that we've got outplayed or we're not coached, but you get me. Like we're never out coached in a sense.
Hey.
But
No, you
yeah,
got
it's literally on us
It happens. You
to
have
win
leaders,
or
they
yeah,
fucked up.
exactly.
Just say your leaders fucked up.
Yeah, well, sometimes shit happens
It
as a
happens,
group.
so, like,
Anything
real shit.
we win and lose as a group, and I'll never take that from them.
I mean,
I'm not taking nothing from any other team either.
No,
I'm just saying that I know us, and I know how we were building a culture, and how we roll, and how we do things, and what we believe is just, it's on us to win or lose.
the culture.
Good answer.
Okay. We're gonna talk about that culture in a minute. Okay. So what I find is every year there's obviously a champion. That next year, from my experience, you're now the target. And I'm not. In my opinion, you guys probably were already the target before you even won. So, but now everybody's now coming. All right, you guys are champs. Kind of like the Mud Dogs this year. Like when they came out this year, I'm sure they realized, no, you're not getting the same gaze you were getting the year before. No, you're the champs. We're coming for you. So you guys will be getting that same thing. And also another thing is, it's almost like the NFL. It's like when you win, it's like, it's good and stuff, but then it's like, all right, well, like I'm on the team, and it's like I feel good, and like, it's like I don't like my role, so now I'm moving here, I'm moving there, whatever. And sometimes you lose players, you gain players. So all that being said, how do you see you guys getting better next year?
So
how could you improve your team to get better?
Unlike last year, we had a drive where it's like, we lost that thing by a point, and we have something to prove now. We're coming in, and Now we did that. We passed that, and now it's about not being complacent. It's like, yo, we understand now. This is a whole different aspect. This is a whole different challenge now. Now we're holding that title. So it's, yo, you can't, that work that we put in and stuff like that, that can't slack. Like you still got to do that, because best believe in more ways than others, like there's guys coming for that now. Now it's a whole different thing. So it's just, you got to keep that same mindset. And like I said, don't get complacent. Don't get late. Don't get comfortable with the fact that we have it. But shit, you're gonna feel like shit if you lose it. So you still got to put in the same work and bring the intensity same way.
Which from my experience is a hard thing to do. Everybody's. It's not like this is not the NFL where people come check in to practice and you're watching them and making sure they're working out and stuff like that. So everyone, it's hard to become complacent in that, especially when you're living your own fucking life in the meantime.
100%.
So it's gonna be interesting to see how that works. You want to ask?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So again, just a preface, these are questions from Instagram, not our brains. If you had to choose someone on EBO,
right,
to trade,
yep,
who would you pick and why? This is all
to trade.
Fun games, love.
Oh, this is easy. Kadeem.
Oh, this guy said easy.
I trade him.
You're trading Kadeem?
Trading Kadeem.
Yo, you're crazy. That's my guy.
No, because that's my guy too. But as a rookie, you have rookie duties. Starting with show the hell up. I didn't see enough of Kadeem to show up. You know what I mean? Like he's eligible for Rookie of the Year next year too, because he's still a rookie. So I'm trading his ass first thing because I need somebody there, bro. That's easy.
That's a good answer.
I love him too. He's out of there. I'll bring somebody that's gonna show up.
So who shows up that you're gonna bring?
Am I trading from where am I going? Just from the league?
Yeah, you trading.
I don't know. I haven't thought that deep into that. I just know who is the first person.
Okay, scrap all that.
Okay.
T-Font, X your team out.
Extra what?
So X your team out, like not including your team.
Yes.
Name me top 5 players, or name me 5 players
or
that
however many
games you respect, or something like that.
If you don't know names, you can.
What's his name off of Piranhas? White boy. He kind of can play quarterback as well.
The swing.
Yeah, the swing. He wears a do-rag.
Yes. Why not with a do-rag?
He's nice.
He doesn't have a
yeah.
with the do-rag.
He's nice. Also from Piranhas, Johnny. Johnny is that dog.
Yeah.
That dog. Who else is Bailey? Bailey's a guy on Assassin. He's obviously a guy. Matt's another guy. Matt's also a dog.
No, you can't name people in the room. That doesn't count. Matt doesn't count. No biased opinions. No, fuck. I don't expect to be in there.
Kenny DB, also from Hounds. He's a dog.
Kenny.
I think he's on the Piranhas now. So you just named 4 piranhas. I just want to let you know, you just named 4 piranhas. You named 4 piranhas, but go on, let's go on. You have a 5th piranha?
No.
Crazy.
Dali from Mud Dogs. He's a guy like when I first even saw that guy, I did not. Is one of those ones where
he's unassuming.
I looked at him, I'm like, man, and they're telling me, my guys are telling me, yo, he's. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
I gotta drop.
I was like, oh,
players. That's
nice.
The next one.
That's our next list on the
he's up there.
Yeah, for sure.
Him, Wanamaker. Those are the
Wanna
top
will
guys.
forever be in my top guys.
Okay. Which reminds me, because you guys played flag together. So Ontario flag, you're on the team. I mean, I don't really know what the hell the deal is with that, or where you guys are going with that. How did you? Because in my opinion, I feel like you're a flag player.
1,000%.
Yeah, like
1,000%.
You think you are too?
1,000.
But don't you think you should be on the offense?
1,000%.
Okay. So I just want to make sure
we're on the same page.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
So.
How do you feel about that? Like, is it just like you're just wherever you will be, or like? Is it
I'm always wherever I'm needed, I'm gonna go. I'm not. You know what I mean? Yeah, I play receiver, whatever. It doesn't matter because since I started, actually, I big on defense now. I take pride in that defense. So like, I don't mind like whatever side you put me on, I'm going. But when it comes to stuff like Team Ontario, and we're this is the real deal. Like this, we're trying to compete and we're trying to represent Canada and something that I need to see that field.
So, which is a good point you're going to. So Canada. So we got Olympics coming, whatever, 5 years or whatever. What do you think about that? You think you're gonna try to go for the team?
God willing, and I'm good, and I'm always, you know me already. Like as long as my legs are moving, like I'm in my brain, I'm capable. Unless something.
So now this is gonna bring the real topic. I want to talk to this. I'm trying to get down to the bottom of all this shit. And I've tried to talk to people individually, and I just don't get why it's not coming together.
Right.
It doesn't fucking make sense. We have too many good athletes right now to not be the best team in Canada. We're not even the best in Canada.
No,
that's embarrassing. Like, what are we talking about right now?
So honestly, I think it's like a lot of it is just how it's being ran and who's running what, and like because I agree with you. There's no way in hell that we should not have the top flag team in Canada for 1,000%, because there's way too many dogs out here. There's so many, and even with the team that we had when we went down there. Oh man, and like even falling a little shorter than they did the year before is wild to me. But it like I said, like when you're in that predicament and you're there, you're just a player. Like you're just
100%.
You know what I mean? It's like you can't. You do your part. Your part is just playing, and just even if you don't agree with exactly the program and whatever you just got to go do it.
And I think another thing too, though, is you guys don't ever practice together. Like
they don't play.
Like how do you expect to be like all individually amazing players, but then you play once a year?
That is literally what every single team there had it up on us. These guys.
Imagine if you guys play together year round.
Right, and so even flagging, we don't like a practice of flagging. Yo, let me tell you something. Missing flags in that is so detrimental. Like you need to flag. You need to flag, and that's what we struggle there. And then the only other thing is the chemistry. That's literally it.
Chemistry is huge.
So I've been thinking about this a lot lately because it's actually pissing me off. There's a couple factors in it, and I don't know what your thoughts are, but these are my thoughts, and then you can tell me your thoughts, or Matt too. But first off, I do believe that someone's got to take the lead here, and really grasp this and fucking start ringing people by the collar and getting shit together. That's number one. There's got to be a leader that everyone trusts and believes in, and nothing against like Jay and Nevin. I love those guys.
No, of course,
all respect to those guys, and I don't even know like what the actual deal is. So I'm not calling them out. I'm just saying this is just my opinion.
That's where it starts. It does start with somebody that everybody trusts and you know what wants to exactly like which. Hayes, no, those guys have respect.
No, they do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it starts with that.
Yes.
I think that it breaks down also to now we have to now not only find the right players, but you know it's easy to pick up guys, and you guys did that.
Exactly.
And it's not that the team's bad, but it's like you can't pick up a bunch of guys from touch football.
No.
Tell them to go play flag and then expect the same results. We don't play flag.
No.
So it's not necessarily individual fault, anybody that's necessarily on the team. But
that is actually the main thing. It's because you have touch players playing flag football, and flag football is flag. Like it's serious.
It's like when the tackle guys come to play touch.
Yes,
it's
it's not the same thing. Me adjusting even from tackle to touch, and it's a different game. In fact, when my son comes up, he's playing touch and stuff first before he even plays that, because that's actually going to help him in his tackle career. Like that's a whole different thing.
You doing that backwards, you realize like it'll be good for him to start
100%, because I did it backwards, so now I'm realizing no, you need to play touch and stuff first. That's what you need to do. That's what's going to develop you and understand, let you,
and your body's not taking beatings the whole time for no damn.
Now you know the motions. Now when you go play tackle, now you know how to work smarter, not harder.
Facts. But I think, well,
is there?
Sorry, go on.
No. So for the women's, we just had like a thing out in Ottawa. Like all the girls for Team Ontario, they drove out to Ottawa.
Yeah.
Everyone gathered there. There was a lot of girls there. Do the guys do anything like that?
No. What the guys did was we had the tryout / scrimmaging here within each other, but that was also, it wasn't a team thing. That was guys trying out to whatever. So even like the team that we had last year, if we even got together and did things and practice, or got together not on a tryout thing, or you can add your 1-2 people or whatever you want to add, but have a team together and practicing and stuff like that. Like
so is the group chat still live? Like, is that still a thing, or is it?
No, once it's done, it's like it's just
so
quiet.
Someone else.
There was a little bit of talk
gonna
after.
have to like bite the bullet and like
basically
do it again.
Basically,
so shouldn't that be started like
but
now?
as far as I knew, we weren't doing it again. Like, you know that in that tournament, you could join any team. Like, it doesn't have to be how we did it. Like, EBO could join. Yeah. Anybody could join.
I didn't know that.
You have a team. Yeah, you go down there and you go compete. You put your team together.
And then you become the team.
You just compete, win it, and then now you're a team. Yeah.
Which leads to a good point. It's like, and we've talked about this many times, but we still don't know what the path is to the Olympics. Now, I think we got the link. I didn't get a chance to watch it. But
Ontario?
I've been very curious to like how you get into it.
There was a link for a YouTube link to see the path to the Olympics. The people from CJFL had sent us that to us. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to look at it, but it'd be very interesting to know. But back to the point I was trying to make is, I feel like someone's got to get a grasp of this, and we've got to.
For the men's, they seem a little unorganized compared to the women.
Well, the women, it's. I don't know how to explain it, but it seems like the women are a little bit more dedicated. I don't know if it's because the men have already had previous careers. Like, when I say previous, I just mean like tackle, university.
Exactly. That makes a lot of sense.
They might not be as committed
CFL,
as the women.
High school football.
But I mean,
what
different games.
But there's factors. Number one, what's the best 5-on-5 flag league? Is there a 5-on-5?
Yeah, exactly. Is there even a 5-on-5 flag league? Yeah.
If you don't have a team that's going to essentially Quebec, because that's the closest province to us, and they are still the best right now.
They are
unless
ridiculous.
We're going out there at least once a month or
to go scrimmage or whatever or play.
It's not that serious.
So that's how it is.
This is my plan. Leadership. Get the group of guys. It's not even that. It's like,
once you do it,
they would have to respect me and like respect what I'm saying, and
so it'd have to be it'd be like a Jay Hayes and Evan type thing. Like, they would do it, host it, like not host it.
Whoever. Like, I'm just saying, like, the people it
just needs the initiative. Somebody needs to take the initiative to be able to just think, and it's not hard, to be honest. Like, we could do that. We could do that. It's just
someone needs to do it.
But another thing to me is like,
just do it like Nike.
Like, depending on how the path is, if it's like, the best team represents Canada, it's like, man, you got to start finding people from now. And it's not just the best players now. I'm talking, there's guys right now that are fucking younger, 18, 21. And
I'm telling you,
these guys are on the
I see them. There are some dirty athletes here that are ridiculous, and they're young, and they're still learning the game, and they're about to be a terror wherever they touch.
So there needs to be someone that could kind of cultivate that and put it all together. I know money is always a factor. Yeah, if you have tons of money to put towards it, it makes it easier. If we could say, it's a free trip, come on the bus, I'm sure we could get 50
easily
players.
You could get.
That's not the situation. So sponsorships would be crucial, but I think that's something that needs to be thought about moving forward. The women are making huge progress towards that, but the men, it seems
it's kind of sad because the men, like, there's so much room for the men to be right up there alongside the women, and it's just like
I think we should be better. We have better. I think we should be better. The men should be better. There's no excuse.
Would you guys be down to have a woman like organize shit?
Oh my god, that's
I don't think that'd be a problem, but I think that's
probably what we need.
You have to remember.
A woman not
the reason why I stress this leadership, I'm just gonna say it straight up. There's too many egos on the team. Number one, there's too many egos. You guys have 10 receivers, buddy. You can't have 10 receivers on a team. We need to get dedicated defenders, dedicated offensive people. There should be confusion.
It's true.
Barret is you're a great athlete, but you're a way better receiver than you are a defender. Why are you not playing? And I'm not even like And sometimes it's just a matter of how it fits. But like when I looked at the team, I was like, everyone is receivers. Happening? You have two defenders there. And you know what I'm saying? And
it did when it came down to it though. Like when you look at it like that, which is true, and then you have a bug of offensive guys. It's like, okay, well, it kind of makes it easier to be like, okay, well, Barret, go play defense type thing because it's not like I can't do it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's correct though. You need to kind of organize it away and have it that like, listen, this is what we're doing. You got to have your depth chart and you got to go by it and you got to just, have come together like that in a sense. Cause that's the only way. Now that I've been there one time, oh my gosh, I'm like, okay, I see now. I see exactly what's going on. Cause that's what the other guys are doing. That's exactly what they're coming in there with. And they just been there. They know how it goes.
It's funny you said something similar to like nationals.
Yeah.
I was talking to you. You're like, you came out and you're like, oh, everyone's talking about nationals.
Yeah.
It's like, the fuck is that? Like,
yeah.
And then,
exactly.
And then you realize, like,
and then I'm like, yo, nationals
Also,
is
this is
serious.
nationals.
So now I'm like, damn, it's no joke. Yeah, for real.
All right. So that is our Instagram questions. And Joe's taking it from here.
Anytime Jasmine says, yo, and this is Joe, you already
this
know.
where it gets messy.
Yeah, so you
That's
know
all that
she's
means.
backing out. She's putting everything on me.
Yeah.
Look at
as you guys know.
spotlights on Joe.
long as you guys
Get him
know.
in trouble. So obviously we've been doing the podcast. I've been having a good time. But I guess sometimes, when you're having fun, things happen, and what I notice is like throughout this time is like everyone listens like really intent, and they're listening
Word
like
for
with like
word.
professional ears, and I don't think everybody realizes like
Joe's talking shit. Joe's just talking to talk out of his ass.
I'm not talking shit. I talk facts, but at the same time, I'm not a
Sometimes our
I'm not
facts
a
are wrong.
professional broadcaster, and I all about the fun.
Yeah,
Right,
fair.
so it's all about fun and games. But I think there's sometimes people might take things out of context, whatever. I think sometimes misplaced anger, but we can get into all that.
I agree.
I know that
Yeah.
my guy Barret reached out to me because he was unhappy with some things that were said on the pod, and we had a great conversation. I thought at least, but I think we could have the conversation again here. You could bring up whatever you like, but I feel like when we talk, it's like, all right, we can have a platform, we could talk about whatever, so that if you feel like you need to present your side of things, then it's only fair, right? So
100%.
Which one? What are we starting with?
I don't know. We gotta ask Barret. What do you want to talk about, kid? What's up?
We talked about it a little bit off camera. We can start with the Limitless.
We can go back. Yeah, we can go back to
Yeah,
Limitless.
let's start with
Let's start
Limitless.
Limitless.
As you guys know, we had a game. My team.
No. We gotta rewind. Sorry.
Yeah, rewind.
Let me rewind again.
Rewind.
Yeah. Rewind all the way. So we had a podcast, and that pod, I had brought up the fact of I heard that there was stacked teams. This is before you guys had played.
Okay.
After that conversation, from what I believe, because I don't want to say the wrong thing, I'm not going to say how other people felt, but it felt like to me that other people were upset with our conversation on that. Now at the time,
team?
I thought it was weird. Well, we could talk about it, but when I watched it back, I actually never even said anything. I just brought it up and said, I heard XYZ. Then Jasmine stood up and said whatever. The point is that I'm trying to make is that after that, I talked to you, and then someone else had sent me a message, which I thought was absolutely ridiculous, but we could also talk about that. And we're somehow upset with what I
said on the podcast.
said. And I was just confused.
We
I
were
don't know if
talking
they're mad
about
with me.
how there was a stacked team in Limitless, which, if you guys don't know, Barrett's team. But it's not like
them.
wrong or anything. It's just a fact. It's a stacked team. You guys have best of the best, which I mean, anyone could have those players, but you guys are all together. So, okay.
Right.
So we ended up playing each other after that podcast was released, and my team took a little whooping.
It wasn't released by then. We recorded.
Sorry. Yeah. We recorded it weeks prior, but then posted it after we played each other.
Correct.
So it seemed like we had recorded talking about the stack team.
No, well, I thought
No, it said it.
There was
It made it clear.
there was.
Yeah. Was there one before?
Two came out the
My
same week.
timeline-
Listen,
yeah,
I'm going
my
to tell you what
timeline's
happened. I'll
fucked.
tell you what happened. We recorded it. We didn't release it till after
the
you
other one
guys
came out
actually
after.
played.
You're right.
Yeah,
the
because
wide one came out after.
we hadn't played yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we hadn't
Recorded
played
it.
yet, and I remember saying
But I
that in
had
the
talked to you
podcast.
before and let you know when we had spoke. No, I kind of went in on you guys about the 78 points.
Right. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
already
I
aware.
already know. So
I was
yeah.
already aware.
Yes.
So
For
that's
sure.
what it was. So the score was 78-13.
Sheesh.
And there were
you guys are lucky. You guys are lucky.
no, and there were some
Damn.
there were some words and feelings. So,
That nigga dirt.
but we got the other side here. We got my side here, and so we just want to talk about it.
And then you got the neutral side.
Yeah. Well,
What's the mutual side?
not Joe.
Yo,
Is there even a mutual side in this?
I'm the neutral side.
All right. Well,
I just want to preface this.
Right.
Matt and I were not there that game.
unfortunately.
We just heard how the game went from our team at the time, and
All right.
wasn't good on my team side.
Yeah. So we're just I'm gonna pull this right up to even before Limitless started. So
Before Limitless started.
because we knew about Limitless, everybody knew about Limitless. Limitless was advertised for a long time. So
Yeah, they did good.
they did very good. And it, by the way, big up Limitless. Sick league.
As always.
we love y'all.
As
And
always, all of us here love y'all.
is big things going on over at Limitless, and y'all better get your teams in for the next season and the next, because Limitless is gonna be it. It's gonna be a thing, and I love what they're doing. I
Yeah,
love the
it's fun.
media, everything about it. Now, and Bad Bunny needs some intro music, yo. Anyway,
We're working on it. We're working on it.
so anyways,
I don't even. You know me.
You're gonna
no,
end
you're
up
good. I look at drum roll or something, man.
Question wing wing. Fly past your ears. One catch your head back, make you go in at the grave. Question wing wing wing. You are not like you see it, but
Yo, you're dumb.
Yeah, I
That's
love
so
it.
funny.
So coming into Limitless, I was simply asked to play on the team, and you know me, just like I was asked to come play ETFL. I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'm literally, when it comes to football, I'm almost a yes man. Not completely, but almost a yes man.
Yeah.
Anyways, asked to get put on a team, and then I saw the team that we put together and such. Hear this. This is what no one knows. So coming into this thing, it was like, okay, well, I want to big up someone right now, because this person made all of the people very excited and enthusiastic, and put together a very good group. And we people actually have a huge sponsor from the Uncle Snoop Death Row.
Seen that on the
Uncle Snoop. We got a
Instagram.
huge sponsor. Thanks to CEO of People LV. Big up LV. We have to big up
Okay.
LV because she got all these people together, but with the intention, which nobody knows, but with the intention of doing more. Limitless is actually just our step in the door with People M. People M are looking to do some future movements still. So, you know, I'm not going to get too far into that, but that's just how it got together in the first place. Hence the big sponsor and stuff like that. So
The sponsor wasn't for Limitless.
that's where it starts. That's definitely
That's
where
where
it
it
started.
started,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
like, that
but
wasn't the
Sponsor
end.
for a rec team is kind of crazy.
No, but that wasn't the
I'm
end
just gonna
of.
say
Is
that.
that what you're
But
saying?
Snoop
But the
to sponsor
sponsor-
your rec
That's
team
crazy.
is kind of crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. That's wild.
the sponsor, but who's to say People M is just a rec team?
No, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
you're saying that
I don't-
Yeah.
Limitless
I just
wasn't the
tell you-
end.
So what I'm trying to say is there's big things coming in the future.
Are you
to
guys
do
in
with
the co-ed tournament?
People Dem.
Are you guys in the co-ed tournament?
Boxing Day?
Yes.
No, we're not.
So,
We're not.
Okay.
We're not.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's fine. That's a whole.
I'm just saying.
That's
how
a whole
you guys
thing.
gonna be people
Yeah,
that say you're gonna do
I
whatever,
know.
and then I show up to the boxing tournament. What's going
There's
on?
a whole thing to that. Like
fair
I said,
enough.
hey, listen. Ignorance is a lack of knowledge and awareness. I'm just saying.
This is why we're here for it.
Yeah, exactly. So what people didn't know was, again, big up CEO. She put together People Dem. No one, mind you, no one on People Dem were called by anyone else to play in Limitless, the entire league. Like no one
Reached out to them.
reached
Yeah.
out to not a single person, for one. Two, when we finally got our team together and showed up at Limitless, I wasn't there for the first couple weeks. I was playing in some league in, where was I going? It was so deep. It
These
was
guys
so
play
deep.
so many leagues, and man don't even
Bro,
know.
it was so deep. No, it was so
Bro, you
and
guys, no, because Pinto too, no.
yeah.
You guys were driving far. This guy said,
It
yeah, I
was
just drove from here to here.
deep.
And I remember him saying, and I was like, wait,
It
you
was-
just came from there? You
Yo,
just played a game there?
So the first 2
Wild.
weeks of of Limitless. I wasn't even
Football horse.
there. I showed up, but I wasn't playing or nothing, and I kind of seen Wagwan or whatever. It wasn't until I showed up when I realized, okay, well, shit, our team's a bit much for this league. But coming into it, it was like, yo, all right, well, this is a first league to try a thing. You know, it's a money. You win money at the end and whatever, win your shit back and whatever. So let's just go balling, and this is our first little thing together. Let's just do this. That's how it started. Okay. And then we got there, and it was like, okay, well, there's 2 free agent teams and 1 other competitor, and then your guys' team that actually can compete, and that's all that was. Now, we didn't see you guys till a week
Which is
late, whatever. That was super weird. And I figured they were doing that on purpose because it's like, okay, you guys just play, and then when it comes down to close, right? That's what I figured that was going to happen, whatever. So the first week we played you guys, and we all showed up. It's actually, we're like, all right, guys, hey, don't fuck around because we know who they are. Like they can ball too, and you guys been slapping right through and doing your thing too, and winning. So we're like, okay, when we see them, obviously it's a game. But I showed up to see no one at all.
Our team didn't show up.
The whole team didn't show up, which was.
Did you guys get notified? Or no?
By who?
So no, you guys didn't.
Like anyone, I feel, me personally, I feel like anyone off your guys' team could have let anyone know.
We let the people running know. So we thought.
Yeah, unfortunately.
At least I think someone did.
Unfortunately, that day we had a doubleheader. So we showed up early and we're ready to go and like, you know, ready to compete. And then we're just like, oh, there's no game.
I assumed
what?
Someone on our team let the head people know, and then the head people would let you guys know.
Mind you, that was the first. How Limitless works, because a lot of people are not there. So when you don't have enough or whatever the case may be, you know, you show up and there's a lot of players that you just make up. You just grab subs, and just play anyway because it's 5 teams in there. You just want to play your games and get them done and whatever. Like it pretty much, I'm pretty sure everyone there has played for almost all the teams at some point. Yeah. You know what I mean? A couple of times, the week prior to you guys missing, we had to bring on a couple people too as well, a couple ladies or whatever. But that's just how that goes. But so it was a surprise. It was like a first time that there was literally a forfeit. Like there was no.
Yeah, it was. And then
the first so we had that, and you know that was kind of upsetting a bit because we were like, I just feel like personally, I'm like, yo, they could have let us know that at least.
100%.
But we got up, man. Them, you know how it goes. Sunday morning.
Hold on. I just want to confirm something.
Yeah.
It was just funny because on the podcast, and I don't know if you've rewatched it after we spoke, but I specifically asked Jasmine, do you guys got beef or something? Did something happen?
Yeah, I heard you say that.
I asked that.
You only do that to a team that you don't like.
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense. There must be some type of beef. But
there isn't, which is crazy.
I don't. Well, no. You might not think there is, but if I show up and I drive downtown and you don't come to the game,
I ain't gonna lie.
No game, we might have beef.
I ain't gonna lie. No.
After that,
No,
but I thought you were talking about like before all that happened. No, no beef.
No.
So, I ain't gonna lie. Like. People were pissed off. People were like, what the how the fuck? Because we just felt like, yo, anybody could have just been like, yo, how do we not know this until we show up to come play? That there's no game at all? Like, that's unheard of in this league. Like, there's no game at all? Like, none? Like, forfeit? What?
No, that's fair.
And in my brain, I'm like, yo, this is the only, like, the next team that can talk to us. You know what I mean?
Like,
on that skill level.
Send y'all on the
skill, like, there's the only team that can, like, that too, though. Is you also the other only team that can link us? Like actually, yes.
Hey, yo, we're not
There's many
today.
players that can just link any one of us. Yes, but so that happened. It was whatever. So then we were just okay, cool. And then Dre was like, "Yo, well, I guess it's everybody. The other 2 teams that played before. I guess it's all of them versus you guys." And we're like, "No." I was like, "No. Let's just mix and yo. We got 2 girl captains. Let's have a game. Let's just put everybody together and have a little scrimmage." Which I lost, by the way. That pissed me off. I was playing for fun and I'm still pissed off. I don't like losing. Anyways, I ended up losing. Me and Pinto.
You and Pinto both lost.
I think it was like, the other team was like, they had guys still. It was Kieran, Mav, like who else was over there? Hector was over there, like whatever. We split up our
Mav
team.
On your team?
Yes, but we split up people then. And we mixed and mingled with everybody else that was there just to have a game. So that happened. Cool. And then,
No. I'm not letting you get out of this.
So
how did you end up beating a team 78-13? This is where we're at right now.
Yeah. So now when we actually see them, the second, I think it was the following week.
It was.
Yeah, so the following week,
back-to-back games.
people showed up now. We're like, okay, cool, let's go. And it wasn't even one of those. So, okay, first of all, first play, I'm pretty sure I took back pick 6. Cool, whatever, no big deal. But let me tell you something. It wasn't even like, we did not know the score. I'm going to tell you, when we asked the score, it was like, that's when it was up to 70 something. I was like, we were just playing. But mind you, it seems so crazy, but I'm gonna tell you something. It seems very crazy that the score could be 78 something, but we're out there just I've never, let me tell you something. When you come up in football, you were taught never to, just because another team doesn't want to run, doesn't want to, there was a lot of things happening in that game that had nothing to do with us.
I know a lot of stuff now.
About 10 deflected passes that went into picks. My girls on my team, about 3 girls got picks that day. 2 of them went, there was many pick 6s just off of whatever, but also it's kind of easy when nobody wants to run it. Like, it almost like we're playing against guys that don't want to.
Can I ask you a question?
Nobody's trying to compete.
When you're up 40, 50 points,
yeah,
are you and the best players on your team playing still? Are you guys the deep coverage? Are you guys?
No. We're putting on. We're trying to do all types of things. We're mixing up things. We're putting out all girls on offense. We're bringing out 4 girls on defense, 2 guys, and like we're doing stuff like that because it's like whatever.
And I know that's a fact because you did that again when we actually went there the next week.
Nah, don't let them fool you.
No.
See, and this is where I'm not gonna allow the BS.
But then
you guys did that on purpose. You guys did the 78 something, and then y'all the next week you try to come out and try to play things. I don't need to go somewhere.
I'll walk on, and you know you're playing ball, so it's like you don't. You're just playing. We're on and off the field, so it's like it's one of those things where it's like you're not really paying. Yeah, you're winning. You know you're winning, obviously, but you're not. It's not like you're going
78 points is a ton of points,
bro. But and 70 and how many points came from the defense?
How many times you score 78 points in a game?
No, because I understand the game. I understand the game different. I understand how it went different than what I heard as well from the people that were talking.
Okay, so
but I'm telling you,
this is my problem. This is my problem, which. And it's not a personal issue. It's a whole. It's an issue as a whole. It's like
it shouldn't be an issue. This is what I'm trying to say.
It is an issue.
Okay,
let me explain why.
Yeah, let me hear this.
And this is my only issue. You have competitive leagues,
right?
You have rec leagues,
right?
Those are 2 separate things.
Yeah.
Now, if we're in T-Font and you do that, by all means, you do that. In this league, right? Your team has like. Dog, you're a professional football player. Like, you got paid to play football. You're not shit.
That's fine.
Your team has 2 legit CFL players on your team, plus another player that could be considered maybe the best player in the whole shits. Dog. Y'all bugging.
So hear this now.
That's crazy. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have them on your team. I'm just saying.
No. But hear this.
You have to think about this because you could be demoralizing other players.
Listen to this though. You can't. And that's super. But that's not even the point. If you know what'd be demoralizing, just going in and talking shit and just.
What about running on the field and celebrating when you're on the sideline?
I'm always going to celebrate my players.
But you can't run on the field. When you run on the field, it's extra. People feel away.
Yeah, no, that could come off away. But mind you, though, if this is just what's the word I'm looking for? This is just miscommunication in a sense.
Hearsay.
Like hearsay. This is
not hearsay.
This is
it's not hearsay.
Mistake, like personas, kind of.
It's perception.
Yeah,
it's perception. It's perception.
But look, there's always celebrating on my team. There's always thing, and what you never hear, we're celebrating each other though. Like I'm always gonna celebrate my players. There's girls doing things there's girls developing in front of my eyes that I see that, and they're making plays, and I'm gonna get excited. I'm gonna be happy.
That's
I'm gonna
what the
run.
cheering was.
We're always, and if you see us, let me show you. Let me just show you what I'm saying, because it doesn't even. It's not just my team though. We do that. After our game, we stick around. I'm cheering all the time. We're my whole squad, not just me.
No, I know.
My whole squad. We're there cheering for everyone. It doesn't matter. Like that's just how we are. That's the culture of ball. That's just how it is. Also, it's hard to turn down. How are you going to tell an athlete to turn that? Like what? Okay, ball's up in the air. It's coming to me. What? It's not in my blood to
see.
Drop
I've been
a ball.
taught. I've been taught.
It's not in my blood.
If you're up you don't catch it for a pick six, you knock it down.
Yes, that's fine.
That's where I think
You could do that.
decisions. It's kind of quick on the field. Those kind of decisions need to be made, but also, yes, defending them.
You could do that.
If you guys are not lying, because I've asked a couple of you guys.
Yes.
If you guys actually didn't know the score.
On God.
Because a couple.
It was asked on the sideline, and we were kind of okay, well, like, but it's not also not. Okay, let me ask you a question. Is it on to us to waive a game, or is that kind of disrespectful to be like, oh, you know what, we're busting your ass, let's just waive it? I feel like that's on you guys. That's not disrespectful at all. It's very disrespectful.
I disagree. I actually think
the winning team to be like, no, that's enough for you guys. We killed you and wave. That's crazy.
No, that's how it goes.
Just like it's
that's actually how the wave goes.
You're coached. You're always coached to never play down to a lesser team's level.
That's in competitive leagues. You're playing in a recreational league.
We're recreational. Okay, doesn't matter.
You guys are not a recreational team.
Okay, but we didn't realize that until when.
No, I understand.
So it's still hard to just how like it's kind of hard.
I understand what your point is.
How do you play less of?
Okay, and I get. I'm not expecting you to play less of. What I'm saying to you is that at one point you realize I'm superior to my opponent.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need this person, that person, and that person.
And that's when I take myself off or take that person off, and you go,
correct. I think
go do
whatever. That. Now, when you're talking about supporting your teammates and celebrating, there's nothing wrong with that. I think what the point that is being missed here is you're not considering how other people feel. When you go and you run on the field and you're cheering for your friend when these teams are losing by 60 fucking points, dog. Everybody has feelings, right?
But,
So it's like
you see how that could be taken on our side.
If you did it to me,
I can see how. But also,
if you did it to me,
I
you
can
can do that to me. Run it up. If I go on field, go do it. But I'm saying that I'm not.
But it's also not a personal jab at you.
Not to you.
Yes.
Not to you.
But it's not the intent.
Exactly.
The
The intent
matter.
behind it, of course.
No, but we don't know that. We don't know that.
Perception is reality.
Is it? Because that's not reality. That's not what we were doing. That's what it seemed like.
That
what I'm trying to say is that
our reality. So we felt like
fair,
correct.
We felt like it was personal. But after talking to all you guys and talking to my team and other people that were literally even just watching, what we were told, what I heard, half of it wasn't even true. So that's where I think a lot also gets lost in communication, because I was told, I think I even told you, and I told LV when I talked to her the next time that we were there, that I heard you guys were talking shit while on the field up 60. That's what I heard, and I think I told you that too.
That's absolutely wild.
No, you said that on the actual podcast. You said that on the podcast.
Because when we filmed that podcast, that's what I heard.
Considering we know everyone on that, it's just wild.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm like, wow, these are our friends. Would we be
talking? Yeah, like there's no way.
So I was like, okay, that's kind
considering
of
we're texting like, yo, we're when we come to play you guys, we're ready. We're like, yo, don't. Take it easy.
Them lightly.
Yeah. They can compete with us.
So that's where I think that sucks too in the whole like.
It's like, why would we ever? There's no talking, especially when you're up. I'm just first of all right. People know Badman as yo. That's what I wear on my back. There's a lot of things that, and people don't even know what I mean when I say Badman. Anyway, I can get there later. But really and truly, you guys, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that take my confidence as
yes.
You know,
yes.
But here's my thing, though.
Not just you, though.
You can't take my confidence as anything to do with lack thereof of you or anything. That is me. That I'm built different. I'm not the same as everyone else. From the time I get on the field, I am loud. That's what you're gonna get from me. I'm loud. I am talking. That's what you're gonna get from me. I'm dancing. You're gonna get that from me. I'm gonna run past you. I'm gonna do a dance. I'm gonna do my thing.
But that's just you.
Can I ask you a question?
That is me. That's what you get from me.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Now I know you as that. Is it possible that someone might not like that, or people might
100%.
be offended by that?
100%.
So you know that.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess all I'm trying to say is,
but that's not my responsibility.
No, it's not. It's not. Okay, hold on. Let me land the plane. Let me land the plane. I don't have a problem with it either. But what I will say to you is this: you know what the case is. You know that it could offend people. So when you get the reaction that might not be in your favor, you shouldn't be shocked. That's
Fair.
my whole point.
Yeah.
Right.
Fair.
So
Valid.
so for
That's a
example,
valid point.
if I come on the podcast and I'm like, yo, these guys are acting like damn idiots. You shouldn't be mad if I say you're acting like an idiot if you know that you're doing X, Y, Z. And I never once said that, but I'm just using that example, right?
Hypothetical.
Yeah.
Hypothetical.
Yeah.
And you have to realize, and this is
It was more clearing up the thing. Oh, super team, and you got these guys came
Yeah.
into this league, and I was like,
See, but yeah,
no,
But you know what-
you
you
gotta
know what's
understand.
funny?
There was other things. This is just our first step as the people. Them to get like, okay, we know
Okay.
now. Okay, Limitless is
Not to
building.
be like that.
okay, so let's just get to it.
Now there's a question of like, oh, is Limitless going to enter the next season? It's like I don't know. Like all the fire we've been receiving from just it's
Hold
a
on.
Yeah.
Should we wait? Okay, so do we wait till Limitless develops, or like what do you do? Because
Split the team. Find more people and
But
split the team.
I get that. Wait,
you guys have tons of
wait.
people, dog.
Yes,
There's
but
people are
as
saying you have
we go-
20. I'm just
Yeah.
boosting, but they're saying you have fucking 20 people.
Yeah.
If you put together all the people that showed up for you guys, like you guys could split your
But
team and
that is also like saying.
that's retroactive,
Remember,
right?
Joe,
Like,
shut up. Remember, like from before when EBO just started, co-ed, because that's when EBO started. That's kind of like telling people them to split up.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to be like, I'm not
EBO
picking a side. No.
okay.
Because what he said before is that this is the stepping stone for people. Them there's more in the future. This isn't just for Limitless, right? So I get the whole splitting up. Again, I'm seeing a lot of different sides
take
now.
that lead.
Yes, I'm on. I get it, but when I was on EBO co-ed, if you came on and told me you guys need to split up EBO co-ed because it's too stacked, I'd be like, get.
Do you know what I said when you guys are EBO co-ed? And I seen you guys beating up all those teams. Do you know what I said?
Yo, relax.
Oh,
relax,
okay.
relax.
We know
Guys said,
me.
Yeah. Anyway.
Listen,
But
just
no,
be-
that's
just
what
be-
I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
what if people came to Hadouken and was like, nah, you guys are too stacked, split up right now?
I'll tell you, go suck yourself.
Exactly. So
Exactly.
that's what he's saying. That's
but
people
the
them.
difference between me and I'm not saying anybody. I'm just saying there's me. I'm just saying for me. I'm going to talk for myself. I don't care. If you guys say we're stacked, I'll be like, yeah, we are. Fuck you. We're winning the game, and that's it. I feel like there's people that are emotional and they're getting mad. Why are you mad? If you're stacked, you're stacked. Own that you're stacked and keep it moving. Now, my issue, period. Now, I want to bring up my issue. After we had our conversation on the phone, I got a message from somebody on your team. And
Spicy.
yeah, trust me, it's spicy.
I've been hearing about my teammates just off record, like, and I didn't even know about them something. I don't even know about them. That's crazy.
Well, not everything got to be on record.
Yeah, obviously.
But this needs to be on record just because to me, it's crazy. Because It's like, I get calls, messages when I see
Probably
people,
regular.
they're like, yo, huh?
Probably regular.
Yeah,
Your
yo,
platform.
stop this. And it's always good. It's
Yeah,
always,
yeah.
yo, I like it. Yo, blah,
Yeah,
blah, 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 blah. Great, whatever.
Feedback. We get a lot of
Honestly,
we get a lot
good
of
and bad
feedback.
is good.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah.
When you messaged me, I was happy just because it's like, yo, I rather speak to you and we could talk about everything than you just being mad in the corner about some stuff. And it's
Not
like,
about you. Hey, you know what you're getting from me. I'm gonna talk my
No, and
talk.
it's great.
I am
It's
not
great.
holding back
And
nothing.
That's why
I
you're
was
here. That's why I appreciate
hoping
it.
for it, right? So, anyways, just a quick couple lines.
Man pulled up the receipt to
I just want to make sure I say I don't want to say anything that might indict anybody. But basically, it started with, and this is after we released
The
the
first
episode. We hadn't
Before
even
we had
released the
played each
episode
other.
about how you guys before you guys went and slapped up teams. All we talked about was how your team was stacked, and it's like, yo, this person messaged me talking about how I'm getting my information about people them from salty ass people who want to cry when it's time to show up and play us. Now, that's just one line. That specific line now, they're telling me I got whatever. The information I got was from the person that said the information, which was Jasmine, which she said on the podcast. Some reason they're coming at me about it. And if you watch the actual podcast, I never once actually really made any comment negative towards people. That I raise up different comments. I just raise up different points. I even said why it's possible that you guys' team might be stacked and you didn't know, and other things like that. So I thought that was weird.
Maybe this patron is more familiar with you than I don't know, but I'm sure it could have went either way.
What I'm trying to say is that when they're saying it, whatever. So, and then I just want this on. They want anything. It makes no sense why you're using your platform for hate and foolishness, and you're not involved.
Before,
I don't even understand.
do you feel
Yeah,
like we
but
have
I don't
or we
even
are?
understand that.
Here's the thing about when you're holding this podcast, like whether that's a comment from someone you know or don't know, people are gonna, that's how they may feel or whatever. It doesn't make it. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
I understand that. I guess
I don't think nothing on the thing is hate. I don't think so. I think there could be misconstruction or miscommunication. Obviously, it's a
Things misinterpreted.
Yeah, misinterpreted. Exactly. That's just how it goes. But when you guys run this type of platform and this what you guys got going on, which
We
is
gotta
great by the
expect
way.
that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's like I said, bad and good feedback
Thank you.
is great.
I was
Yeah,
so
thank you.
happy that the person messaged me, but I was like,
Yeah.
yo,
Why are you going so in? But bro,
We can just talk.
All
We're
right,
bridges.
that's
You have
just
my number.
preparing
have
you
a
for when you blow up, when
Yes,
nobody else blows out, because you're gonna get some dirty comments.
Yeah, because I'm like, yo.
People, yeah,
No,
that's
but
whatever.
no, it's cool. Like I'm
Yeah.
not stressing, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
one of those things. Was like I don't understand.
Yeah, I know.
like, I personally don't
It's just
feel like-
different because you know the person, so
No,
it's
but
a
I know,
little.
but
Yeah,
what-
so it
okay,
feels
sorry. I
different.
guess
Yeah.
what made it even
Definitely
weirder
feels
is
different.
that basically that specific episode, Jasmine was the one that led that
Yeah.
whole conversation.
Got you, but it came
They
at
came
No
you.
at
one
me.
messaged me.
Yeah.
They
no one
see
messaged
Jasmine
me.
and said, "No, Jasmine, I'm cool with you." Yo, see that guy? Fuck him.
And that's just how that
Fuck
goes
him.
sometimes.
So, yo, shout out to me.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
just
that's-
thought the whole
that's
thing was
half the
weird.
T-Fun
But
show.
whatever. So, anyways, we're over the limitless thing. I feel like.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
good. We're good on that.
Yeah.
We're good.
Being good.
Everybody cleared up.
Listen, we being good from the week after I figured out what the hell actually went down. A lot, but we talked about it. Barrett's here. I talked to other people on the team. We're good.
Not only that, but
And then we played each other again.
Hold on
And-
though.
no, but then they
also,
went. Then they went
Yeah.
the next week and then
No, wait,
fooled
wait,
around
wait.
and
Also,
started
hold on.
drinking to make sure they threw a game so that people didn't think they're stacked. Nah, I'm not falling for that. But it's all good. It's all good.
Yo, there's bare controversy with that.
Yeah, there is.
Trust me.
Yeah, there
if
is.
we
I
didn't
don't
throw the
even
game
care.
against them, we weren't throwing no game. There's controversy with that one day, but
Say-
we
You
didn't
guys
throw
had
no
to.
game.
You had to do one.
We didn't throw. You mean the league was kind of like they have to lose one. type
Oh,
thing.
so you're saying they let people play that were in on teams? Is what you're saying?
That which is fine. You know
okay.
me.
I don't know. I'm trying.
That's
I'm
fine.
just trying to.
That wasn't a
Okay.
controversy.
Okay.
You know what I mean, there's
Okay.
there's
Politics,
hella plays ran in 20 seconds that I've never heard of
yeah,
before in my life. I was just like,
It was
crazy.
Who's the refs?
crazy, huh?
Who's the refs?
Let me know why.
Yeah. I know. I can bet you if I guess. If I bet you if I guess, I would know who the ref was.
It's a good thing you're not
But
guessing.
like, but yo, like that, just like how we won, we took flack, we lost. It's a little thing. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't no love loss. Like,
Were you
we're
guys
good.
drinking out of the game? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So
Come on, it's Sunday.
I want to make sure the information
Sunday
that
football.
I get
Is right.
accurate. I
Were
don't.
we drinking at the game? Yes, we drink.
I don't have to show up to the league to get the information.
Yeah. No.
Information comes to me and it's
Yeah.
accurate.
Yeah.
Anyways, teachers.
Oh, we're just.
I know
like
you
that.
guys are not happy about teachers. And I
Yeah.
still don't get that. I still don't understand what was wrong with that. I kind of understand what your issue, but like as a whole, I'm just like
And
I don't really.
Before
get
we
it.
get
Yeah.
like into the teachers, they spoke off camera about teachers, so everything's good. But
No, we're fighting. But he's got martial arts
Yeah.
and he's a gymnast.
Yeah.
Like,
Backflip his way out.
Yeah.
but no, yeah. So what did we say on the podcast that?
You mean Joe?
Fuck
That
yeah,
one was
sorry.
Joe. That was Joe.
What did
I
Joe
told,
we talked
say?
about that.
story. I told the story.
Yeah, he told the story still.
Okay, worded wrong maybe.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the first thing that I didn't like. It was, a few patrons, and then all of a
Word
sudden
for
EBO was
word.
thrown in there. But the team's name Raiders. I don't know how EBO reached in there.
Okay,
but-
so can I explain something to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
What my problem with that was,
Mhm.
it was like, okay, if we're gonna talk the things, which is fine. I am so about that. You can talk the thing, but everybody's name's being called out. Then if it's EBO and not patrons or whatever, whoever's involved, talk the thing, because there were some names
Okay,
dropped,
I see what you're
then
saying.
not some names, and it was just kind of like now it looks away.
yeah. So
Wait, before you go, and I'll be honest. Before we started, he literally said to me that he's not going to say names, and then.
It's
just
okay.
like,
you get into a conversation,
and
yeah,
didn't want to mess it up,
which is
but yeah,
fine.
Go ahead.
So
Yeah.
what I got, I kind of understand. I'm gonna get to it, but I think when I'm telling the story, I'm trying my best not to my thing was I didn't mind saying names, but I didn't want to make anybody look in a bad light. So I tried to not to say names because I don't want to say this person did this and X, Y, Z. So I tried to give a synopsis of what happened, and I'm trying to do my best job without really, and I'm trying to be unbiased too, right? So once again, I'm not a professional, so I'm saying whatever, but. There's a couple of things which I think is just hilarious. But you said I said EBO. Yes, I did CBO, but that's like just that's a slip of the tongue. If anytime the trio, and you know who the fucking trio is involved, people consider that to be EBO.
Fair.
You can be on the streets.
Fair.
It could be in the football field,
which is fair.
EBO trio, you know who it is.
See the three. We're gonna say that's EBO. EBO was there, right?
Oh yes,
so that's
guilty by association.
That's not guilty by. That's just what it is. Those are from the outside world.
It's a core. It's a core.
Head monster.
And I think that has a big part of social media because that's like the main three faces that get posted, right? So it's not like a bad thing by any means at all.
But it's the same thing if people say something about KI, they're probably gonna bring my name in, and I don't. I'm not sure. Right. So it's the same type of thing. So even though I did say that, it's like I'm not wrong. It was kind of
there was a core of EBO there for sure.
Yeah.
But in the term of
the term I used it,
the context when it was
context, and I'm gonna get to it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get to it. The context I used it in, and I understand why you'd be upset, but it's not like I lied. If I go through all the names on that team, none of the people the people that were involved, because I believe I said Mustangs were talking, EBO was talking. Number one, Mustangs is a T-Fon team. So when I say Mustang, it's whatever. I say EBO. You have to realize Heaney's not talking, Brian's not talking. I can go through the list. None of the people that are not on EBO are not talking. They're not talking.
What was left out was
I'm not lying.
No, that's fine because that's how it ended up.
Yeah.
Also, though, there was no talking before those certain patrons, EBO were talked to. Now, here's my thing.
But I said that. I said Mustangs were talking.
Yeah.
Talking.
So it wasn't a get mad. I'm not mad at anybody that talks. Let me tell you something. You score on me, especially. I talk regular. I can hold that.
Do you want to tell the people?
Everyone's
Do you want to tell the people
not
that
everyone's like
what
that.
you're referring to?
Like, let me show you something.
You want to say it?
Let me tell you something. I talk football, and that is part of the culture. That's what I'm built from. That's just how I became who I am, and that's just always what you're gonna get from me. So whether it annoys you or not, I don't care, because if it's annoying you, first of all, and we're playing against each other, that is your problem. Because now I'm up 1 right now. You know what I'm saying? And especially if I'm talking and I do what I say the hell I'm about to do and do it, I have no problem when every action, that's what people have a problem with. Every action has a reaction.
Fair enough.
Every action, this is science. This is how it goes. Every action has a reaction, no matter what. So if you're going to run your mouth and whatever, I don't care. You score, you're talking shit. Yo, you ain't shit. I'm about that life. And especially if you score on me, you know how you shut me up? Score on me. That's how I know how to humble myself. It took a lot of time to be able to. You better learn, like, playing pro, no matter where you go. And I actually got humbled in this league, the T-Fon league. I got humbled many times. I got humbled by my own teammates. Come on, like, it's not, but it takes a man to be able to, like, you dish it, you can get it too. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So I have no problem. With anyone that wants to talk their shit on the field. That's where you talk your shit. Okay. You play, you talk your shit. Now, when there is reactions to it, like, okay, there was a man that scored on my teammate, whatever, and he's talking his shit. And I had to not say nothing. I had to, because I was like, ooh, fuck. Like, you know those ones where something happens to your teammate, you're like, God damn.
No,
but the man was talking yeah, he was working. And he was talking loud. I'm like, damn. I'm like, shit, boy. Because I'm like, and even my brethren, he wasn't saying nothing because he knew. I'm the same way. If you score on me and you're talking your shit, you can talk your shit. I'm quiet. Shit. I'm like, fuck, man.
listen, I'm
But
quiet.
I gotta go make a play now in order to get loud again. Because right now I'm humbled. I'm like, fuck, you know. But it escalated from that. So after he was talking to him, he looked at me and said, "You can't guard me either." He looked over there and said,
I heard.
"You can't guard me." So now I'm allowed to talk. You brought me in.
He brought you in.
You brought me in.
Yeah, he
so
brought you in.
that's whatever. And that is all fine. We're talking. It's going da 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 da. It's kickoff time. That's fine. Somebody over here that has nothing to do with nothing starts running their mouth on the field. This is a player on the field, which then escalated into, we have a kick return now. And now it turned into like a physical run into one of those stupid, unnecessary things. Doesn't make no sense. So obviously we didn't initiate contact. We were on kick return. It would make no sense. Anyways, cool. That happened.
I will agree with that.
Now this turned into a next thing. And
No.
That guy was told. That guy was told also. That guy was told, you know, by someone else on my squad, like, yo, first of all, I don't know why you're talking.
You're shit.
You're doo-doo. Humble yourself because you have no... And like, mind you, I've told many people on the field, you're trash. You're trash. But listen to me. We're talking football here. Me telling you about yourself, this is part of the game.
I agree, but I disagree. The only reason I'll say that, only reason I disagree is because, and I'm just looking from the outside. I'm the type of guy where it's like, you're only as good as your opponent. Like,
You're only as good as your opponent.
Yeah, you knock out a small person, like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Do that to the giant. So
Yeah. Fair.
when you see
I was like, where are you
the
going with
giant
Yeah.
talking to a small person,
Yeah.
telling them their shit, it doesn't hit the same way.
Yeah.
It comes off like
Right.
a little bit different.
But now if we're gonna talk David and Goliath here. So now if David goes up to Goliath and he's stomping on that big toe, you big bitch.
Yeah, well,
What you gonna do?
this is the problem.
And now you get talked down to.
the problem with
What?
the problem with
Every
being
action
Goliath,
has a reaction.
The problem with being Goliath,
that? You big.
the problem with Goliath is when you're Goliath, you have to realize that there's going to be tons of little people that want to be David, and you can't react to it because you are Goliath. And unfortunately, I
Okay,
know
and
it
that
sucks.
takes a very good.
It's a human. It does.
Yeah,
It does.
We are human.
But
here.
you're-
No,
I mean,
you're
You
right.
know what I'm
You're
saying?
right.
And you're in them and we're talking about men and testosterone.
Yeah.
We're playing a game.
Ego,
man.
everything,
You're up,
yeah.
you're down. Like
100%.
there's bare things going
The
on.
game was intense.
You know what I'm
understand.
saying?
I'm
So-
just saying when this happens, you have to understand there's people that are watching it. And when people are watching something, seeing happen, they might take it indifferent
Yeah.
than
Yeah, which is fine.
But yeah, go on with your
Yeah. So I mean, so now, you know, like you said, like yeah, maybe people got talked down to or whatever as a reaction to their actions or whatever the case may be. Not saying anybody's right, not saying anybody's wrong. I just feel like it comes with the territory of what we're doing here. You get what I'm saying? So that happened. Okay, cool. This is all on field stuff. That is fine. I'm still okay with everything that happened there.
Me
It
too.
is part of the game.
Me
This
too.
is what happened. This is a lot of egos and a lot of pride, and we're playing ball. This
Facts.
is part of ball. This is part of the culture as well. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. I will always say that. Talk your shit. I'll always say that. Then it got into a next up where, oh my God, I don't even know how this is or why this happened. But I called it a heckling fan this whole time. And I'm going to continue to say that because it was like, that's what it felt like. It was like a heckling fan that got past security and was on the field going at my teammate now.
Okay, whoa. Okay, this is where I have to slow you down. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying.
Yeah.
But let's just so everyone can understand. There was already an altercation going on at that point.
What do you mean? On the field?
Yes, somebody had approached somebody else that was actually two people on the field. Brought an altercation off of the field, and during all of that, is
In the
when-
game? In that game?
Yes, you don't know how one of your teammates was suspended for the the rest of the season or
Yeah.
That's because they got in an issue with the same person that was saying XYZ to you guys.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah.
That happened first.
Yeah. That happened. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
There was already commotion.
Yeah.
It wasn't like.
Yeah. No, there was bare commotion.
I don't
yes.
want it to. I'm just. Want
Yeah. There was definitely yes. So after the contact, whatever. Now we're getting into a whole different thing, and now yes, we did have a player go off. Even it went off field, and they got ejected, whatever, and he essentially got suspended for the rest of the season. But still.
So let's get into it. So
Yeah.
you got into an issue. I mean, whatever. You got an issue with this person. I mean, you can say that it doesn't matter. It's up to you. But
anyways,
no need.
Yeah, no need. But anyways, so that happened. But still, we still had that heckler come onto the field, onto the on-field problem that had absolutely nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do
the
with
game was over by that point.
No, not yet.
Well,
not yet.
There was no plays. There was no plays.
No. This was still a very uncontrolled situation.
Yeah, the whole situation was.
It didn't get called till now. We got into that second part now.
Yeah.
When it became.
It was uncontrolled before he started.
It was. It was definitely.
It was like, okay.
Now it was definitely done. Now it was definitely done. Yeah, for sure, 100%. It was already out of. But that's still. I'm still saying that is all on field shit. Everything that happened in that, all that commotion, all that, even if the game was called prior, because it probably would have been regardless. That was still on field. My problem came in when the off field problems came onto the field. It was like, first of all, you have nothing to do with anything here, and you're going directly at one direct person. This is a personal vendetta. Like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Keep that to yourself. That has nothing to do with nothing. So now it's becoming something else at this point. Yep. Now it's like, okay. And then it slowly became like, it didn't even matter about the game no more. Now it became about this. Which is wild to me because how did we become about this when you had nothing to do with the game in the first place? This is how it started. Now it's turning into like, I don't know what the fuck to call that. I have no idea what to call that. It was just foolishness.
So my opinion on everything, I mean, it's a difficult one because
you were there, no?
I was
okay,
100.
You were there.
I was in the middle of everything.
Yeah,
Ask this guy. I was breaking everything up. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Everyone's got to chill. Like, what are you guys gonna do? You're gonna kill each other?
No, it was absolutely wild.
Like that,
So I was in the middle of everything. Wow. So I think, fuck, I lost my train of thought. But there's, you know what? Oh no.
Don't worry. So basically, it's like now it actually didn't become about the game no more at that point. It became like, all right, well, this is some issue that is coming up to us now out of nowhere that has nothing to do with this issue. So now it's like, okay, what the fuck? So now it's straight defensive. Now me personally, I was on the defense like, nah, that ain't going to go down. Like, you ain't about to. It had nothing to do with me at first, to be honest. But you're not going at my boy like that. Like, that's crazy. I don't care what the fuck your problem is, but that has nothing to do with now. Like, you should have brought that shit up when you had a problem. Don't come now when we're having our own thing and bring up your little issues. That's not going down.
So
that I don't even know why that's being addressed now. What the fuck does that have to do with right now?
This is what I'm going to say in totality of the whole situation. I think that there's a lot of things that have been building.
For sure.
I think that there's a lot of perceptions that are being made. I think a lot of things have happened. I think a lot of people talk. Now, we've had this conversation. I've had this conversation with other people on your on the EBO about this. And from what I've taken in is that there's certain people that don't really like the way that you guys carry yourselves.
Which is fine.
Right. So from your perspective, it looks like somebody just jumped in out of nowhere and just decided that they're just going to go whatever. But from at least what I've been told or from my understanding, this is a lead up thing. Now, from my perspective, especially kind of like when I was talking about the thing with the David Goliath thing, it starts to look like, and the only reason I think I'm only saying this, why it looks like this to me, is because I feel like when I'm on the field and I'm playing against guys, it's not that same energy.
Exactly.
if I start to see a different energy and I start to look at who the energy is going towards, and then that, and I'm just looking back in retrospect. It's like that guy is not the guy to go at because he can't do anything. And when homeboy did his shit and started looking at everyone, telling them, "Yo, you, that sounds like built up energy from stuff that they have maybe experienced with you guys in the past." That's how I took it in, right?
Okay.
So, and I think that you guys like to have fun and you do a lot of stuff. When I say you guys, I'll just be straight. I'm talking about EBO. You guys do a lot of stuff that, you know, you're having fun, you're dancing, whatever, and that's fine. But I think that sometimes not everybody can understand it, and they don't take it in the same
realm.
A lot of people don't realize you guys are just having fun.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's what I mean by back to the building culture. Like, that is the culture that we built with EBO. Like, this is us. Everybody on EBO knows. There's guys that haven't played with us in tournaments that played with us, and they learned, like, oh shit, I can express myself. I'm allowed to just, you know, you're taught to, like, you know, which is true. You're taught to be like, yo, act like you've been there before, and that, which is very true.
And y'all
and that's
don't
also
do that. And you do not do that. You guys act like you never touched a touchdown. You never got a touchdown in your goddamn
life. But listen
life.
to me. But hear this also. It's not, like I said, do not take my confidence, and I'm talking for a lot of confidence, a lot of egos, and a lot of confidence on EBO. Do not take that confidence as a disrespect or a shot at your own whatever you got going on. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of guys on that team that are built from a different cloth. Like, these guys are dogs, and they've been, a lot of guys have played pro, semi-pro, been close enough to play pro. It doesn't matter. Like, but that is the culture that we have, and it's like, we feel like, yo, that's what we bring. This is us. There's no time you're gonna turn on the fucking talking shit. No time you're gonna turn on TV and not see EBO do the same shit. They're going to do the same thing over and over, and you're gonna do, and that's just us. So it's either you're gonna step up that has nothing to do with you. That's us. That's how we go. Like, we lose, we fucking lose. That's how you guess what? You shut us up. You know what I mean?
But this is my thing. It's like, you're right. My thing is, if you have the I don't care attitude, then you have to be expecting what you get in return. That's my whole thing. There was a point where KI was the young team coming up. Yo, these guys are cocky, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? We're like, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
We don't care what you think. And if you don't like us, don't come around
and
us
guess
and
what?
keep it
right.
moving.
Exactly.
You guys don't roll like that. You guys are too emotional, in my opinion.
No.
There's too much
Let me show you why.
Maybe not you.
Let me show you why.
But there's too many
And
emotions.
we're not, yeah, well, I agree. There's a lot of emotions going on. But here's the thing about that. On the football field, when you see us, like I said, and everything I just said, that's what you get from us. You cannot go and take that on field. On field, I'm bad, man. Like, come check me off the fucking field, though.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know me. Don't take that guy on the field.
I know exactly what you're gonna say. I know 100%.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't. That's what I'm talking about. The ignorance part. You don't know. I'm not. That's when I get on the fucking field. That's my persona.
You personally, I've had it because we went to Kelowna and stuff. We've had different type of interactions.
Yeah.
You're very, in my opinion, you're very misunderstood.
Right? And 100%, always have been.
But you have to realize you're misunderstood.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
So my whole thing with it is like, yo, either you guys have to own it and say, yo, this is what it is. If you don't like it, keep it moving. Or you have to just be like, or you got to try to change the perspective. Like, that's just me. And I'm only saying that to you guys because, like, there's so many times like, I don't understand. And I'm trying to explain, yo, this is what it is. But it's like, I feel like sometimes people don't like me for being the messenger. And I'm just like, I'm just the messenger. Like, a couple of years ago, I had to tell
people don't like you because you're the messy messenger.
Messy messenger.
Yes, he is.
I could get real
we know
messy.
you could get messy.
I get real messy, and I stay away from the mess.
Get messy.
But I'm keeping it real.
Which you should, by the way.
Yeah.
You don't see. Again, you guys run your thing and you do your thing. It's not your responsibility to worry about people's feelings.
No.
you talk your talk on your platform, you do your thing, and that's what it is. And if people want to say something, if they can come to you and call you, like I can fucking call.
Barrett's telling us to
Like,
start
yo,
rumors.
No, it's just
I'm just
talk your
kidding.
shit, bro. That's the whole point of a podcast. Bro, I'm like,
It's so fun.
don't
It's
worry
so
about
fun.
it's messy. That's why when people are like, oh, it's messy, bro. Don't worry about messy.
No. Well, Barry, I don't know what you think.
I mean,
is messy,
you can
but
get.
no.
Obviously, you can get very.
Trust me.
Yeah. There's levels, 100%.
yeah.
But
messy.
You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
messy. It's like
Talk your shit.
I'll
man.
wash your hands messy, and then there's like rolling in mud messy.
That's
It's
true.
like,
That's
I'm
true.
not wash my hands.
Yeah.
messy. I might not bathe for a day.
But like for a lot of people that don't know, like first of all, man wears bad man on his back, but at the same time, like yo, bad man. Okay, let's just start there. Actually, yeah. So like I'm saying, speaking about being misunderstood, it's like. Stop this.
Yo, I had
You
to
better
check.
not. You're wearing that prime shades and it's kind of hot in here still. The lights are
you get a
the
whiff.
lights
Actually,
are
this is the
beaming.
hottest I've been since
Yo,
like
I
we've
got
been
Lights are
filming.
beaming still.
I'm not
We've
gonna
been
let
filming.
nobody
I ain't gonna
smell me
lie. I've been
before
like
I
fighting to
smell
do this the whole
myself
time.
still.
Like I feel like my nose is sweating and thing.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
It's getting hot.
But no,
No.
speaking like it's easy to be misunderstood, and like I was saying, like you know, I wear bad man on my back, but like a lot of people don't even understand. Like, yeah, bad man. You hear that, you're like, but really, to me personally, like to me, and there's a lot of bad man out there. A bad man is a man that, first of all, I'm a family man. I'm a father first, and I'm a provider. I'm a protector, and you know, a bad man is a person that does these things and takes care of business when you need to take care of business. Standing on business.
Okay.
Oh
back to that.
God, yo, honestly,
Anyways.
yo, I fucking can't right now. I can't.
Yeah,
Two letters.
forever standing on business, and just like you know, if it ever gets down to that, and you can also, you know, if you need to handle business and protect yourself, that's what it is. But like, it's not even a disrespectful or like a bossy thing. There's a meaning behind that, and there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of other bad man them out there, and I rate them on them that know what it is. You know, we all play football, we all talk our shit, but don't ever get it twisted that come talk to me off the field. Like, yeah, I got a energy and I got a vibe on the field, and yeah, I go on like bad man, like I'm always on my on the field. Off the field, like, you know what I mean? And I think, yeah, a lot of people get that very misunderstood. That confidence makes people feel, you know, I don't know, oh, that guy's a fucking asshole, or he's cocky, or da-da-da-da. But like, no, like that's what I mean by don't be ignorant to the fact that we're all human. You know what I mean? Like, we all have lives outside of football. Don't ever let that football
I mean,
life.
not all of us, but
Football.
go on.
Okay, stop this.
Not all
Stop
of
this,
us.
because
Not all
you
of us.
said something the other week or something like, yo,
No,
which
I'm not talking about me.
we have lives outside.
No, I know.
Not
I'm
everyone. I
taking
hear
a
you.
shot. I'm just-
I hear you. I know you are. That's why I'm stopping you. I know you are. I know he's taking a shot. What I'm saying is, yes, there's lives outside of
Yeah,
football, and like,
100%.
don't ever take your football life. It's crazy to me that you can take your football life or that community and take it to your personal. I don't know,
It
like
affects their everyday.
Yeah. What? Let me tell you something. The only time you let football be like, first of all, you wake up at 6 a.m. and you're going to meetings of it. The only time football's personal is when it's your profession. You're not getting paid to do this. You better fucking enjoy. That's why I'm talking about the building and the culture, because have fun doing it. Like, we can't do it forever. Like, have fun while you do it with the people you want to do it with, and live out, talk your shit, have fun. That's what you do. Don't take it home and get all fucking personal and get into your feelings, and don't get it twisted. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, football is football.
Well,
That's what it is.
we're good. Oh, I was just gonna say, like,
Period.
no, you're right. I mean, we've had conversations, and we
Yep.
anyways, you know,
Yeah.
you know, so
Yeah.
we've got to connect on, I guess, a different level outside of football. So I feel like I have a different understanding for you, even though we
100%.
might not hang out all the time or whatever.
I can still call you.
Yeah.
Hey, Ojo.
Well, yeah. When you linked up, just call me.
Yeah.
Yo, we'll see. I want when next time I see you, I'm like, next time you see me, bro, you gotta see me. You fucking call my phone. We got a problem. Yo,
Yeah.
it doesn't
And it was
matter
dealt-
what
it was
is.
dealt like
Talk
that.
it out.
Yeah.
You know
It
what
was
I'm
dealt
saying?
like
Yeah,
that.
I respect that. But even before that, I told you like single father, black man, all that. So I resonate with all that. And
Personally, even after this episode, because I feel like people will watch this episode,
oh yeah.
you'll get such a different understanding of you.
And
Alone.
that's the goal because
Yeah.
I've heard a lot. Like, look,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Like, it's like, yo, it's crazy to me how you could, like I said, see someone on the football field and then just feel like that's not it. You know what I mean? Like, there's way more. People have things going on every day, like that are not talked about, and even like for men, I'm talking for men too, especially men are under a lot of pressure, and we don't talk about it.
We never
and
talk
and
about
like we
it,
don't. And men are expected to do things for their families and expected to do certain things, and then some have a household where it's like football's life. So
And then people
understand, and then there's households where they don't understand. So, but football is
like my household.
that community is
Like this one right
the
here.
community. The community is
right now.
it's a different thing, bro. Like it means something to people. Like people look forward. Football is like, bro,
their
that
escape.
community exactly, and that's what I'm saying. So
get
like.
that.
Don't ever get that shit twisted. Don't ever take that shit home or take anything from that life into your personal life. Just understand what it is. You need to know how to separate that and just keep it there and not make it personal. It's never, ever, ever personal. Ever.
Okay, so quickly, couple questions. So then we'll wrap it up. First, I know you have. First of all, I think well, I know you obviously have issues with certain people, whatever. But I think that you could have a conversation at a calm time and reason, like. Just like how you're misunderstood, other people are also misunderstood because I know, you know who I'm talking about, and I know that person very well on a different level,
Right.
And I think that it's similar to you. People look at you and they say, "Hey, this guy's fucking overzealous or whatever," and blah blah blah, and they think you're a certain way, and just like him, people think he's a certain way, but if you actually know him, it's different. So.
My thing
I've
there.
been saying, just remember that thing.
For 100%.
I know that you are very you're passionate about the game.
Very passionate.
So, and there's times I have to just, all right, Barret,
Yeah.
let's
For
just chill,
sure.
right?
For sure.
So let's just remember that. But fuck all that. Let's get into it. All right. So we're talking about earlier. You weren't here when we talked about it. There's a brand new league, TFFL. Well, it's not brand new. I'm lying. They've been around forever.
15 years.
Is that
No.
That's not an all women's.
No, well, that's what I was gonna say. The women's part is brand new, so
Okay.
they're gonna do a draft league, kind of like EFFL, but it's good. ETFL, but it's gonna be 5-on-5 women's flag. So the same
With the new flag rules, or
Yeah.
Correct. Exactly.
that would
So
be
it's
smart.
setting them up for the
Correct.
Olympics.
Right.
So my question is, and I like to do this because, I mean, like me and Jasmine, we built this obviously for fun or whatever, but it's man,
It's
we
healthy.
don't mention these leagues just for no reason. We're trying to help build the game.
And
Yeah.
as you
This is
should.
where we're at. So TFFL, they're building it up. Draft league, they're gonna have a combine, so on and so
Yes,
forth.
for the women.
They're looking for coaches.
Ooh.
They
Would
do
you
it
ever-
Wednesday
Is this the
and
women's side?
Saturday. Yes,
For the
draft
women's
Wednesday
draft.
and Saturday. Would you be willing to coach it?
This isn't you
They're looking
agreeing
to
right here.
Yeah.
Just
No,
like
no, I mean-
hypothetical.
Would I be interested?
Yeah,
Hell yes.
hypothetical.
Because
You would.
I
yes.
the only way to get it out there and to let people know is by
That's how you
just
build it.
Talking.
Exactly.
Yes.
Talking,
I,
definitely.
you're someone that's, you have the
Reliable.
credentials.
Yes.
I know you're gonna show up because you love football. I know that,
Mm-hmm.
and you love the gal dem.
If you had
Sugar.
the time,
I'm joking.
if you had the time, whatever, you would do it.
I
You'd
would
coach.
definitely make
You'd-
time.
So
yeah.
I think that would be cool. So we see if we can make that connection to make it happen because I think you can definitely help in that.
You
Also-
specifically.
Speaking of that, and we're building and trying to coach and this and that. Also, this is another thing that BYB's been building for a while, and it's like I don't want nobody to ever feel like I want people to realize, like, even talking
How
about
did I
this and that.
forget?
Talk
For
about that.
We made you
developing-
up.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
Yo,
For
Go ahead.
developing,
Yo,
like,
we shout you out, right?
I am
Yeah.
anyone that is trying to anyone in any league that is trying to just wants to even like, you're trying to develop and enhance that sports performance. Listen, we got things going on. Like I got a group of girls that
we see
they're
it.
committed, they're doing their thing. I got the guys, they're doing their thing, and then like I just want to keep building and keep doing that thing. And this is not a you play for this. I do not operate them ways. Everybody show up. The more, the merrier. That's a whole different.
When's the non-EBO day?
You see what I'm saying?
No, you know what's crazy?
You know what I'm saying? Which people these days look past. Like this is a group, everybody from everywhere, all teams.
Coming from
Let's get that work.
Women's perspective, I had to alter my brain. So when I watched the stories and I was like, I saw this person, this person, I'm like, oh, these people are switching teams.
Yeah, no.
Meanwhile, I'm like, no, they're really
these people just understand that. Let's just work.
My brain automatically went to like, ooh, what's happening? Not just simply as like people are just.
I just want to say, if you see certain people that
it's just people
bust your ass on the field, and you see them in there working, what the fuck are you on? Like you don't think
exactly.
What? So if the person that's already up there and you have a hard time seeing on the field, and they're working, doesn't that kind of mean like, yo, maybe you should?
To be honest, Jazz, when I looked at it, I seen people from like 3 different teams.
That's what I'm trying to show you.
It might have just been the people.
And that's the culture I'm trying to build. And it ain't about this is just one team, one dream. We're all trying to be better. That's just what it is.
I went and worked out with you guys a couple of times. Yeah. I'm not as consistent because it's hard.
It's fine.
It's
but you showed up.
I tried to take.
You showed up. So big up your damn self.
We try to big you up.
Yeah.
And that was just off the top. We're just trying to give, and that's the thing. We're just trying to build it. So it's good that you came on, but 100%.
Yeah.
This guy, you guys have probably seen him with no shirt off. He looks great, so he might know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit. Hey, I have my boy in there sometimes. Like he's counting down. I'm like, go ahead, Zach, get him. 10, 9, and he's taking the longest shit. I'm like, go ahead, take your time.
20 seconds.
Take your time. Yeah.
No, but I like what you've been doing recently with the social. Yeah. Keep it up, and that's important.
Keep that shit up.
Yeah.
Just while you're here, I just want to go over a couple more leagues. VTFL, you guys just caught your first L to my team. ABW,
we did.
Yep.
We sure did.
Yep.
Last 20 seconds.
Up. I went down. Apparently went down to the end. Tell us about it.
It was a good. We had a pretty decent lead, and then we had a couple stalls on offense. That happens. Cool. And down to the last 2 minutes, it was close. We actually had the ball in our hand for the last 20 seconds of the game. And then
you scored, no?
No, we ended up scoring, but prior
down
it was 20 seconds. Okay. And then we had a little mishap in the huddle. Craziness, but
I heard.
Yeah, and we lost the game over stupidness, which is what we deserve.
So you're putting we were
the last undefeated.
Huh? You're putting on the huddle?
I'm putting on the entire offense that was sitting there on that field. Okay. The entire offense in that huddle, I'm putting it on the whole.
It was sussy.
It was super, and it was embarrassing, and whatever. For our undefeated, first of all, that's an all-star team. Like,
well, you guys are called the all-stars.
Yeah, like you're never supposed to be in a predicament like that anyway. Like not to say, not have to win the game, but I mean like there's gonna be close games. But I mean like with us, that was just a idiot thing, and we deserved to fucking lose. But anyways, there's no more undefeated teams in VTFL. Big up VTFL, and
you guys are still in first.
As always.
We're still first, yeah.
What do you think about the league as a whole?
I think it is crazy how every year they just get bigger and bigger.
It's actually wild.
Like, they have probably one of the biggest leagues I know about out here. Like it's insane.
I agree.
And their social media, they got shit going on. And like, you got to bring your ass out to Vaughn to realize Wagwan. Also, those Vaughn guys need to bring their ass out here to see Wagwan.
That's what we're saying.
Y'all need to come out here also because they need to. They need to, and it's just only going to help to develop ball in this whole region. Like
what I was saying was, could you imagine if you got the VTFL guys in T-Font, all those teams?
Oh my god. Like T-Font will be back to what I heard it was.
That's what I'm saying.
I heard it was.
Back when Joe was.
And again, VTFL, all of your teams, you guys need to get together and guys need to come out. That's what you need to do. Because I see a few players coming out, but you need the teams to come out and like, you know what I mean? Get involved, and just like we're starting to, we realize we went out to Bond. That's what I'm saying. You guys need to come out and
do the same thing.
Exactly.
So, couple of things. I just want to get through these quick. I'm looking at the teams that are in this indoor tournament. Matt, you don't have a mic, but what team are you guys? I don't see Piranhas on here. You guys are still under the Freedom Fighters? Damn, yo. Say, Andre, guys up, eh?
I'm actually not 100% sure, but I know
That's embarrassing.
Bray was talking to Andre about putting in a.
You don't even know your own team?
I'm pretty sure we're the Freedom Fighters. I don't know if it's which one.
Freedom Fighters OG or
Andre,
YB?
I think if I had to guess, the OG one would be Coates' team.
Yeah, okay.
And then we would be, what is it,
Young
YB?
Boys.
Yeah, I guess
YB.
it'd be that one.
All right. Well, shout out to you guys.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, there's a lot of new teams that I've
7-Eleven.
never seen.
Hold on, what is this? What is after?
No, this is Docs, the indoor touch. This is the touch tournament, which I just found out. Can I expose some of your guys' situation?
My situation?
No, your guys' situation for the tournament.
Oh yeah.
Brian's not there,
Yeah.
so I'm assuming Pinto's throwing.
Yeah. No, Pinto will be throwing.
Okay,
One
so-
segment.
Okay,
One
well,
segment.
whatever. You guys
Yeah,
do what you guys gotta do.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You're-
Yeah, it is. It's literally always like that. We have to do what we gotta do.
Yeah,
That's
do what you
literally
gotta
all.
do. And I feel like
You've
know,
never ever seen the same lineup with EBO.
Let me just tell you guys something. Ryan is nasty.
Yeah, obviously.
But at the same time,
that's my guy.
That doesn't. You guys are still in it. It's
Yeah,
not like you guys
yeah.
are not
Even with
competitive.
Pinto-
But it
quarterback,
is
you guys
a
are
bit of
still in it.
adversity.
Yeah, but that's
Nah,
fine.
nah,
That's what you guys need. So, anyways,
Yes, sir.
couple more. Champions League. You were at the scrimmage.
How was it?
We weren't there, so
Big
it's
up
good.
Derek and Champions League. He had a great turnout. Yep, there you go. He had a great turnout for that first show out, and it was amazing. And I found I was very I admired that how he put that together. And yes, he's a messy man with the pole. Those poles were crazy. Yo, those poles are sometimes I'm like, I'm not even posting this back. I'm gonna let people just go about their business. I'm not posting this back. By the way,
some people
never voted.
any
never
poll
voted.
that I'm in, I vote for the opposite. Every
I
time.
never voted.
Every time. But but that's what I mean about don't worry about just do that thing because now look, he had
I know,
a great
people are talking
turnout.
about
People
it.
showed up.
People
Check the rule book for
proving a
Champions
point.
League because
Yeah, it's different.
he put in which there are legit rules. It's basically contact flag. It can be.
Yep.
Okay.
Your O lineman. When there's the O lineman down, then you can bring your D line. That's when the contact comes involved. There could be lead blocking and stuff like that. Check the rules. It's a very great thing you guys are going on, and I think it's going to be successful. So yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
He did. We mentioned this before you got here, but he posted briefly like save the date. I don't know if you
I
saw
saw
that.
that. I did see that.
No idea what it is.
I mean, either. It's gonna be a
But
surprise.
All we know is it's save the date Saturday,
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
in
I've never
January,
said
so.
I've never saved the date unless it was a wedding. So this should be this should be
That's true.
interesting.
That's the only thing to save
That's
the date
fact.
for.
So
God
it
damn.
has to be something.
As long as
Yeah.
$300 doesn't come out my pocket at the end of
That man
that,
said.
I'm good.
That man said
Wedding?
so. All right.
Another league, the other league, EFFL.
EFFL looking for 2 more teams. I think we talked about that briefly.
Are you
but
guys in it again or no?
No, we're not.
Would you
No.
consider joining as an individual?
As an
A couple
individual,
guys? Okay, what if we put
Possibly.
What if we try to find some guys? And
possibly. I'm really trying to like, listen. There's some guys that I know that bumba clock play every league, every chance.
I think that's you.
can't do it. No, girl, man, I'm trying to break.
You're in VTF.
That's why I said
EFL.
Take a break.
I literally play Sunday
TFL.
only. I play Sunday only. That's
Right
where I'm
now-
down
right
to.
now,
Yeah,
in the
and that's
winter.
great. And I'm
Okay.
breaking. I need to rest.
okay.
That's why I'm not doing
Smart,
EFL, all
smart,
of that. That's why I say,
smart.
there's no EBO in there.
Make sure you're back for ETFL though. Don't fuck around. eh?
Spring, I'm coming back.
Don-
of
Don-
course.
Don's your man
I'm coming back.
still. Okay,
I'm coming back.
just
I'm
make
coming back.
sure. Just make
ETFL. Yeah. Spring League. Come back for that. But yeah.
All right. So one last question, and then I got no more questions.
What the fuck is this question, Joe?
Double outs boxing match is are we gonna is that where we're gonna solve some of the issues? Double out
Any
boxing
day.
match. All right.
Any day. If you guys want to, bring it. You guys want to bring the podcast to our next level. And this is organized. We can make this organized in a ring. Like that's a real thing. With ringside. You guys can be ringside
happening?
with the mic. No real talk.
I've been thinking about this. I'm
Real
like, yo,
talk.
these
I can
guys
go
are
on.
beefing. Yo,
Jake Paul and them are doing the celebrity box. What do you mean?
Why can't we do the same
It's
thing?
boxing.
Yeah,
No
it's
real
fun.
talk.
It's fun.
You can wear a helmet if you want.
All right.
Real shit.
It's all good though.
Bad man in there, like swimwear.
I got nothing. Do you have anything that you came in with maybe wanted to talk about? Anything like that?
No,
or
I just want to
you're
big
good?
you guys up for doing your thing. Keep
Thank
doing
you
your
very
damn
much.
thing, and I appreciate being part of the operations.
Appreciate
And
it.
Thanks
Appreciate
for
you
having
coming
me,
out.
Bro.
And yeah, that's just
If you're willing,
how
you're
that
welcome
goes.
back on again.
Yeah, no, a good time.
Whenever it's clever, man.
Absolutely.
I'll be back.
You're good?
No, we here for build. We
Yeah,
here for
man.
build. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Also, standing on business.
Oh my
bitch.
god.
Always.
I learned it.
That's always.
I can't.
That's coming straight from the people, them.
Oh, we know. We saw it on
Standing
Instagram.
on, baby.
I gotta see you guys got New Jersey. So yo, explain why you guys mustaches on this shit. What the fuck is? I know.
Yo.
I
Okay, here's a
heard.
jersey.
I already know.
But I wanna hear this. I wanna hear that.
Also, because our quarterback doesn't like to throw to the gal them, so they don't like that. So they're like, "Fuck that." We're
See?
all
Yeah, man.
men in here because
I
he
rate
has to
that.
throw us the ball,
I
and
rate that.
hence we had 5 or 4 girls go out there with the one quarterback because you have to throw to these girls. You gotta get them involved. Like, yeah, it's easy
some
to
respect
fucking
on them.
throw a fucking post corner to one of us. Yeah, it's cool, it's fun and everything, but like, nah, like we gotta get the girls involved, and that's why I still go off for my girls. I love to see one of our girls. Listen, it was against you guys,
Yeah.
and she made
Reese.
She's
Reese.
new to football.
How do you say her
She's
name?
new, Risa.
Risa.
She's new to football, okay? And I'm very proud. She made a hell of a fucking play. And yes, I do understand, running, but like, when I'm on the sideline and stuff like that, and I'm just like, bro, but I'm just happy. I'm happy for my people, them. It's not disrespecting no one. I'm just happy for
A lot of
my
people just have a hard time seeing both sides.
No, yeah,
But
exactly.
after so while we were playing, 100% in my head, I'm like, fuck these guys running on the field. God damn.
But you know what?
But
Okay, I
after-
saw some videos and I was like, damn, like we look like, it looks like a lot still. I ain't gonna lie.
The way
'Cause, like,
it's
I ran out
edited.
halfway and I came back and I was like, oh shit, like.
The way it's edited,
I don't want
100%
to. I don't want to.
looks.
I
a
don't
little
want people to
crazy.
get the wrong impression. But like,
I get
we're
that.
literally dead ass just happy
But
for
then
each other.
after, I was talking to someone. They were like, "Yeah, she's still learning. She's new."
Yeah,
I'm like,
the
I
girl
get it
made a
as
fucking,
well. It was a nasty pick.
textbook.
It was a pick six. It
Drop
was
back
nasty.
into the zone, come back, high point, pop, ran
Fucking
it.
it- yeah,
She knew in
it
her
was
brain.
nice.
She's like, "Yo, this guy's gonna catch me. Stop, cut back. Come on."
It was-
I'm celebrating.
it was nice.
I have to celebrate. It was amazing.
Producer has something to say.
Yeah, get him.
Honestly, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I'm just trying to hold down, the people. You know what I'm saying? And I listen. Once again, I'm never offended
Yeah.
when you guys are celebrating, do anything. I personally don't care. I'm a competitor. I go on the field and I ride out and whatever. But at the same time, because I have the podcast, I have to play
Talk
both
forever.
sides.
Yeah, man.
You have to bring out
Swag
all
though.
things. And if
Yeah.
I hear something, I gotta bring it up.
Yeah, 100%. You got it.
No, I was just gonna say, there's the one game we played after you guys,
Mm-hmm.
and we were winning by a good amount. And I remember James scored a touchdown, and James doesn't play offense. He's my cousin.
Yeah.
I talk shit to him. He got stone hands.
Yeah.
He can't catch.
Yeah, yeah.
When he catches the ball, and he scored a touchdown. And I started celebrating. I'm like, oh, you were up by 3. I started thinking about it. Like, oh, maybe I should celebrate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And but that is and that is perfectly
cares?
fine. Yeah, do that. It's okay.
No, I agree. I know.
Yeah,
It's just
you
the,
know,
the
yeah.
opposite perspective. I was like,
100%.
oh.
For me, it's like it's not
Yeah.
not about have your fun. It's just keep in mind how
For sure.
it may look
For
to
sure.
other people.
For
That's
sure. For sure.
Absolutely.
I could say nothing. It's like you do whatever you want, but I'm not. Like I feel like that's fake. If I hear a bunch of people saying X, Y, Z, and I'm chilling around, it's like, yo, how am I not gonna tell you? Yo,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
And that's what I mean. I don't mess with that either. If there's something's going on or whatever, and you're smiling in my face, but really you feel like that, that's fake ass shit. That's also things that just don't.
Cheers.
I'm not about that. You shouldn't be about it. And if you have something to say, you say that shit and say it with your blood clot chest too.
Fire up.
Standing.
Oh my
Business.
god. Yo, I had one more thing to say, but it gets back to the messy stuff, so I'm not gonna say it.
Go on and say it, man.
We're
Let's end it.
not
All
getting.
right.
We're not
All right,
gonna
keep
get
it for
back-
another day, goddamn. We're gonna put that in the
that's
notes,
whatever.
goddamn.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes the shit you say makes my heart skip a beat. I'm like, oh god, what's coming?
No, it's when he pauses and goes.
Yeah, or he starts laughing.
Yeah.
The little laugh. I'm like, fuck, what am I editing
I'm
out
like, okay.
now, Joe?
You know
No?
what? There's a thin line between entertainment and then so
Straight problems.
Yeah, I gotta,
Yeah.
man. It is what it is. At the end of the day,
It's called politics, baby.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yes,
man.
sir. However, that is the end of this podcast. This
Yes.
probably 2.5 hour long episode.
Yeah, we gotta split this up.
Great guest to have on. Did his thing. Oh my God! It says AA national champs.
Cheer, yo! You know what? Congrats. 'Cause you know what?
Well deserved.
We did our shit.
Hardworking
Thank you.
group.
Hey, let me tell you something about that national
no.
right. Let me tell you, I've never those 6 games is not a joke. To win 6 games that's not a joke.
You played well on the Monday at
Yeah.
least. That's when
Respect.
I seen you, but
That's
you
what
did your
matters.
thing still.
Respect.
You guys deserve your shit.
Yeah.
I can't take that from you. I said that on the pod. You already know.
100%.
And I wore
Big
the
up.
fucking jersey and all that. That
Nah,
shit got me in
big
trouble,
up.
but it's all good. I did it because
but that's
I
real.
keep it real.
I saw the
That's what I'm
shiesty.
saying.
Man, I had the shorts.
All that. Okay,
Kino.
all right, it's all right. I wanna
Hey,
make
part
sure
of the
people
culture, baby.
understand. I like
Part
it.
of that culture we're building
Absolutely.
still.
But
Yeah.
thank you to everyone that's tuned in to watch this. If you've made it all the way to the end, once again, like, comment, and subscribe. And
Subscribe.
Do that.
again, a big thank you to Barret for coming on this late night,
Thanks for having me.
middle of the week.
After flopping on us 2 times.
I'm about to go pick up my picnic, late for bed.
There you go. And what Joe said. But yeah, that is absolutely it. Thank you, everyone, once again for watching and supporting. And we'll catch you in the next episode.